JP with Paladin Games, coming back at you with the 10th episode of Tales of Necronia. Since it's been a while, I'll just summarize what has occurred. So, a long time ago in this land, Noah Gallagher with two friends, Deimos Iomade and Eastavir Vramir, set out on a quest to recover a sword that Noah claimed belonged to his great-grandfather. Before doing so, they took a job from the local College of Midland to take out some possible insurgents in the south, one of whom surrendered, but Noah Gallagher brutally killed, despite him surrendering and giving Noah some information. From there, they headed north to the town of... Oh, I think I got that backwards. I think you guys headed north to the town of Midland. From Westgate is where you guys originally were at. And in Midland, they discovered a pair of werewolves who had been murdering civilians who had fled from Westgate and Cairnwood, where political crackdowns had forced a lot of the population to head elsewhere. They confronted the werewolves, got into a fight with them, and this was all after the famous Hellhound incident, which almost TPK'd the party. Sorry. But they fought the werewolves, in which Noah and Hasho Nitako were bitten. No. From there, they headed north to the town of Cairnwood, where they suspected the sword was to the northwest on Mount Solus. They encountered a very angry treant, which attacked them on sight. They defeated that treant, and Noah also experienced a ghostly vision of the man he had killed. From there, they briefly spent a short amount of time in Cairnwood, where they met Ted and the bartender, whose name I don't remember, but he wound up perishing after Noah had told him that that he should wait outside the city for them to come, and that he was going to do something. I don't know what he was going to do, but the authorities caught him and hung him in the morning. From there, they proceeded to Mount Solus, where they found not a sword, but an angel named Rowena. And after meeting with her, she told them that she knew where the sword was, and that she had thought it was in the town of Darkmoor, which is past Tri-City and Old Tor. You guys headed down the mountain, where you met up with the esteemed Wendell Goldbrand for the second time, who had recruited troops for you guys. And proceeding down the mountain, you met with a strange man in a yellow outfit, in a yellow suit, we shall say, and found out that he was holding another man on a leash who happened to be the same man who Noah's character had killed so violently, come back as a revenant. Using the revenant to track you guys, he confronted you and a fight ensued. He used magic to clear the fog surrounding where you guys were confronted with a large army of undead. You guys proceeded to fight and were experiencing some very heavy problems from a strange, almost unresponsive man riding what appeared to be a giant lizard-like thing with a bunch of eye sockets coming out of it. In that battle...
It's kind of hot.
In that battle, Eastavir Vramir, who had, I'll just say it, the biggest balls of the group, rode past the skeleton army and confronted this man mano a mano, where he used the famous spell Power Word Kill, which caused Istovir Varmir to have an out-of-body experience, upon which he returned with wings in a halo. This was to the dismay of Noah, who, because neither Istovir nor Rowena could tell him how this occurred, decided to show his power by raising 2 undead zombies, one of whom was Ted, who died in the battle after throwing several Molotov cocktails at the undead hordes.
I couldn't get to heal him. So sad.
Also, Noah made, with his exceptional charisma, a friend out of a vampire who was able to get you guys a military discount at North Inn in Tri-City, where you guys spent the night and basically kind of set up a home base across from the Vampire Coven slave markets, where parents in the local Tri-City were selling their kids to the vampires to be transported to the north for Lord knows what. You guys went down into the markets where you met a potato farmer who was selling a very strange bag of beans. You met an elf who was a bit stuck up, but I believe you guys wound up buying, I think, a bow from him or something to that effect. Your best deal happened with a dwarven archer or dwarven merchant who sold Noah another plate, dwarven half plate, and fitted studded leather on Hasho for her own personal armor, as well as selling a couple of grenades to Noah as well. And then Istovir found a man that claimed he was from the future, who Istovir was told by this man that he had a very fancy medical device that could heal anything and cure anyone. So Istovir, curious, asked for a demonstration, to which the man pulled out a revolver, like from the Ring City, and attempted to shoot himself, but failed. So Istovir helped him by stabbing him in the foot, and then applied the stem pack to him, which I will not repeat the description of that for sensitive ears.
Why not, Jonathan?
No reason. It was just for you could go back and watch that episode.
Something wet and sticky.
So this happening the preceding day before the armor deal. You guys went back to the tavern where Noah spoke to the tavern keeper and found out about that he had hired someone that he did not know where he was from, but that he did not have a local accent, and that he came from a town that the bartender had not heard of, and that he was very close with the bartender girl named Tilly, and that some strange things had been occurring in the stables. Noah assumed that this possibly might be the Imperial agent that his vampire friend had told him about. You guys went to bed. Nothing eventful happened. And then Noah woke up the next day, went out to make the armor purchase, and then came back to meet with you all to discuss plans about a potential hit on the Vampire Coven's slave market to get a wagon. And that, folks, is where we left off, about the middle of the day. Today we're going to start this session with Wendell Goldbrand, who has joined us. And
can you guys hear Jake? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jake.
Sadly.
Wendell, I need you to do two things, because when we last left your character was after the battle, and Noah kind of nonchalantly sent you off with all the recruits to go scout out Darkmoor and look for new recruits. So I want you to start with I want you to make an intelligence check for me and a charisma check for me.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Will's got to move the whole.
yep.
Sorry, that was sassy.
I gotta make sure that Jake can roll. Alright. You can see that pretty good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down the tower there.
Oh, how does this work?
Wendell. And then what check did you say?
An intelligence and a charisma.
State.
No, just a check. So you can just hit the word intelligence and then the word charisma. He's making you make your the word above it. And then the charisma. He's making you use your worst ones. And then
Okay.
I got a nat 20. Look at that.
Wow.
Wait, where?
Here, I'll get it. I just want. I'll bring it to it from now on. I just wanted you to. Yeah, you got a 13 and a nat 20. That's pretty good for having a -1 modifier and a
Zero.
Jeez.
Wow.
So that's how
Okay.
this game's gonna go.
All right, Wendell Goldbrand. As you made your journey towards Darkmoor to get intelligence, in about a day you reached Old Tor, where you managed to glean some intelligence about the situation that Noah was inquiring about, the location of the sword. A lot of people are very convinced that the sword is in Darkmoor. However, there is a rumor that a strange ghost-like apparition guards it in its location, and that a group of bandits knows the true whereabouts of it.
Gotcha.
Now, also while you were in Old Tor, you were going around trying to convince people to join in Noah Gallagher's cause. You managed to get the attention of a passing troop of noble knights, and you were able to get
Crazy.
20 of them to join the
Oh my
cause,
God.
as well as
What?
meeting
20.
up with Noah's old acquaintance. Justin, why don't you go ahead and introduce your character for us?
Of course. So, my character will walk up to Wendell,
Yes.
and he's going to be donned in these beige-looking robes, and he's just going to walk up to you, Wendell. He's just going to bow his head and say, "Hello there, traveler. My name is of not importance. However, I am a friend of Noah's, and I'll be glad to assist in his quest."
Oh, a friend of Noah's is a friend of mine.
And a friend of Noah's is a friend of mine.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Come on, we gotta go. You have a
Lead the
name?
way,
Tell me your name.
Yeah, you could describe Wendell.
Oh, he's like, the dad from Tarzan?
Oh, yeah.
That, but he's like a ripped little dwarf. Like Mr. Whitaker.
Nice.
Mr. Whitaker dwarf.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Whitaker.
My
Whitaker
character,
with-
sorry, I didn't describe his physical appearance, but he
Really?
has light blue skin, he has silver hair, or white silverish hair. He's fairly tall, he's like 6 foot, 6'1".
Gotcha.
He's pretty lean in stature, and at first glance, he looks very hermit-like, but you can see that his clothes are very well kept, his hygiene is nice, his hair's up, like, very well kept.
Gotcha.
And he just seems like a very, not necessarily sophisticated, but well put together person.
All right, good.
Okay, and one of the knights comes up to you, too, and he goes, "My noble lords, now where is this Noah, that we may go to him with haste and pledge our fealty to him?"
We shall away now. He is just over that hill. I lied a little.
He's so close. I go to a
I can feel him. I can feel his presence here.
Indeed, we must make haste. We know not only the location of his presence, but that he will
guys.
lead
No,
us to the greatest
guys.
glory
Hey,
of
Noah,
battle
nice to meet you.
against
Hey,
these
guys.
fiendish hellions that rule this land.
Yes, I agree. We should
leave.
we should take the information back to him. He'll be happy to know we found whereabouts of the sword.
What you guys found? Oh yeah,
We found information about
yeah,
it.
true.
But
Thought no, you just found 20 guys. They all have swords.
no.
And then he turns to the other knights. He goes, "Huzzah!" And they all go, "Huzzah!" And they all jump on their horses and they start riding off towards the hill. So we'll say that you guys are now on your way en route to Tri-City, which will bring us to the tavern where Noah, Eastovir, Hasho, Rowena, and Deimos Iomade and the vampire are all chilling out in the middle of the day. So the vampire has kind of come down into the room since he's kind of hanging out in the shadows in the back. Getty, Will is there anything you'd like to say to Eastovir or?
Wait, this one me?
I can
Yeah.
barely remember what my character looks like.
Well, right
be
now
completely
he
honest.
was a dark elf. I believe he had white hair. I
yeah.
don't
He's a
remember
drow.
height,
Yeah.
but you are now slightly glowing because you have been touched by the
Touched
immortal.
by an angel.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe my choice was this. Yes. Do you mind turning down your glowing a little bit? It's a little early in the morning.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Okay.
All I hear is a
Oh wait, what time is this? The morning or is this afternoon?
About midday. Yeah,
So it's not morning.
just
Why
after the
turn-
lunch crowd has left, so there's not a lot of people around.
All right.
I reach like behind my neck and I turn a knob. The noise just turns down. Is that better?
Cool. Let's see. I'm trying to think what mindset we were in. I don't think we had anything else specifically left to do besides exploring. Why did we come to this city, or is this just the next one on the way to the main objective?
So your main point after leaving the battle was the information that the vampire gave you that there might be an agent in this city, an imperial agent.
Okay. Yeah, you just Imperial agent for the Empire, like the Swekians.
The Loveki Empire, yes.
Slovakian, there you go. The Slovakians. Let's see. I'll make a history check. Or I don't know what you would want me to roll, I guess, but something I guess I wouldn't know much about an agent, but like what would I roll to kind of think like, oh well, where would I look for it? Like where would I think to look for an agent? What do you want me to roll?
I'd say you do history on this one. Okay. So from your history check, you remember that the conversation with the bartender that he did have, he seemed to be tripping up a little bit because he had insinuated that you were looking for spies before you even said anything. And that he did, after you paid him a substantial amount of money, point you towards his stable boy, Sam, who's been working the stables and came from a location that he did not recall being in Necronia.
I'm gonna say that I was thinking out loud with this to my companions, and I'm going to comment. I don't understand why I didn't remember that from yesterday. It feels like it's been almost half a year.
Months.
Yeah,
Feels like it's been a very long time.
it was like almost half a year since we broken. So, okay, well, I guess I'll stand up and I'm gonna tell. I mean, I know Jake's not here, but I'll tell. What was your guys' name again?
Easterbeer.
Well,
Easter beer.
leave our first. Let's see, let me think. Leave our first order of business should be to check with the stables. Where is your horse? Maybe we can use him as a reason to go there, find placement.
Sounds like a plan.
Where's the horse?
Oh, my horse. Oh, I forgot about the horse.
Is the horse still alive, or did he die in the battle?
I think he died.
He was paralyzed, but he did not die.
Oh, did I leave him there?
Yeah, you guys left him there.
Oh, no.
But
I wanted to kill that horse.
Fair.
Oh no, I lost him. I don't know where he went. Darn.
Way to bring him back. Don't worry.
No, please.
so, Noah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Pretty sure at the time I had this.
Ooh.
We probably didn't have the monetary value, but it's perception. I'm pretty sure. A 9.
Okay.
Pretty sure I had.
With the 9, you're kind of like going over to talk to Eastavir about the horse. When you see, and you just see out of the corner of your eye, Hasho's gone toward the window of the bar and is looking out of it. And she's just kind of like looking randomly up into the sky, you know, being her normal self. It's a little odd, but not that odd.
And the vampire's sitting next to me, right?
The vampire's kind of slinking off in the back corner, hiding in the shadows from the sunlight.
Alright. I see.
Eastavir, why don't you go ahead and give me a perception check?
Perception. Boop.
You pretty much see the same thing.
The same thing.
You do notice that Noah hasn't noticed it, but he's shaking a little bit.
Noah is shaking.
Yep.
I put my hand on him. Ooh.
Non-consensual.
Like, are you all right, son?
So you said do I still not notice that I'm shaking?
No, you don't notice.
I'm fine.
Fine. Can I roll medicine? Maybe not medicine.
Like, I'm assuming you put your hand on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Move your shoulder back a little bit, and someone's hand just falls out. I'm fine. I'm gonna start as you're rolling. I'm gonna stand up and I start walking towards the window, but I also want to pretend I don't care because
Okay.
it's Asha.
So you start walking towards the window. You begin to notice that you're starting to shake, Noah, as you go towards it. Rowena has gotten up, and she's also moving toward the window as well.
Rowena was the angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And at this...
Now, do I know he's been bitten? Is that like general knowledge, or is this something he's kept?
I don't know if it is general knowledge. I know it might have been a general. It's general knowledge that Hasho has at least become a werewolf once, but only when Noah was hurt. So far.
So I don't know. Okay, all right.
So as you begin to walk towards the window, Rowena kind of beats you to another window, and she looks out and she gasps, and she says, "Eclipse." And all of a sudden, you hear, Eastavir, you hear popping and crunching coming from Hasho's direction.
Oh.
And you see all of a sudden her clothing starts to melt underneath more and more brown fur as she's sort of bent over and is in the process of transforming
Can I
into
prepare?
a werewolf. Noah, you see this as well.
Can I prepare like an action to? Can I prepare my bow? Like
Yeah,
draw
you
it?
can. We're not in combat yet.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that. My Maximilian bow.
Oh boy.
I also have a pistol.
And Noah, you start to see
I throw my grenade at Hacho. No.
Hasho transform into
The holy
this
hand grenade of
creature as she
Antioch.
starts to scream and fall on the ground. And that's when everything goes black for you and you collapse.
I'm blind!
Eastovir sees you fall to the floor, and before you do, the vampire rushes over and catches you, taking a little bit of damage as all of a sudden the entire room goes black. And
I'm shipping.
we hear, and all of a sudden, Eastovir, you hear a crash as Hasho in werewolf form leaps out the window. We're going to stop there with this and move to Noah. So, Noah, you have blackened out, and you feel the sensation of floating. And all of a sudden, you feel the sensation of falling. And you hit the ground hard, and it stuns you awake. But you're no longer in the tavern. Before you, you see the canopy of the trees basically blocking out part of the sun, but lighted rays sort of fall down through, so giving you enough lighting to see. You're on a firm, hard dirt path. And as you come to, you look around and you see before you a white wolf that you have met before.
And the white wolf was the physical, or at least in my head, manifestation of, it was the god of the hunt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or
as far as you know, something like that. But he is the one that gave you the power that came with the totem. And he's sitting there, and he's looking at you.
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah, you can.
Alright. Just kind of want to try and read the situation. Let me see. Natural 20. 26.
Well, he's kind of licking his chops, and he looks a little bit angry. His claws are kind of scratching the surface.
He's kneading the nut of the ground. That's usually a cat thing.
And he's making biscuits.
You're making them biscuits, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Noah charm. Well, fancy being pulled into this dream again. I take it the eclipse outside was your doing.
He sort of he walks over to you and he says, "Not so much my doing, as it is a time that I can reach out and place my will into the world. Noah, when we spoke many, many days ago, after you were given the gift, I told you you had to leave the path you were on if you're going to be with me. Now, I let you go for a while. I watched you to see what you would do. However, you never used the gifts that I gave you. You never embraced the hunt as I wanted. Now, with this opportunity I've come, I ask you, why would you do something so unnatural as to raise the dead? That is not the way of the hunt. Can you tell me?
You don't know.
I don't know what.
You don't know what the answer is?
Because I wanna.
Why, do you know the answer? What do you know?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I was
I'm
like,
just commentating on what's happening. Shut up.
let me see. I want to make a roll. Kind of. Let's just put myself into a mindset.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a good mindset to put me in. So I feel like Noah's first reaction is like, "Oh, this guy again." Because I mean, I've given you a little bit of insight into where he stands, and it's more like I'm going to use who I can until I can get rid of them for something better.
Right.
And I feel like this is going to be the first time that something has caught up to Noah. I think is where I'm going to take this, where it's like he actually feels like he's in danger. He can sense this isn't just some kind of pleasant visit. And I'm going to make the choice that he's never been in this situation before, where he's been called out and has nothing to say. Like, no, for lack of better terms, he doesn't have any bullshit to spew. So because he can't think of anything, he probably starts sweating a little bit. He can feel like a lump in his throat begin to form, realizing how powerful of a situation he's got himself into. Is the mindset I'm going to go forward with. So he probably takes his time. He doesn't. He looks at the white wolf as he's talking, but then kind of avoids the eyes as he asks why he hasn't used the gift. And he's going to try and keep himself from showing signs of fear and how uncomfortable he is, but it's not working. And I think that he's smart enough to know that he's not fooling anyone because he's used to doing it. So Noah's going to actually just straight up drop his. He's going to drop it. His what's that? What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever veil he uses to hide himself from other people. He's going to take a second. He's going to turn away from the wolf. Takes a deep breath. Turns back around. And he looks the wolf back in the eye and he says, "You call it a gift. But all I've seen is my unwilling, in my sense, companion turn into some monster. Why do I want to do the same thing? I'm not a physical person. I don't stand in the middle of a fight. I don't kill things fairly. I use tricks. I use spells. I cast. I carry this." He holds up his little cane sword, and I carry this around because I have to, and it's a family heirloom. I don't fight. I think I make my way through a fight by outsmarting my opponents and tricking them. And it's still a form of a hunt. I'm hunting in my own way. What path do you think I'm walking? I don't think you understand what I'm doing. I'm trying. Oh no. Don't like that.
Nope.
No. Yes. You want to be a hunter, I see. But
I don't want to.
I smell the fear on you. You say as much.
There's like a sweat shiver happens as he says that on Noah.
What I want for you, Noah, is to be the alpha of the pack. I want you to lead the pack. You still have to hunt to lead the pack. But if you want to lead from behind so badly, well, he sort of nods his head. Look behind you there. And as you look behind, you see a warm, comfortable little cabin, and the door is open. The lights are on. It sort of just seems strange in the forest, but you see a dwarvish man sitting out, or well, really standing and calling out into the night. And he starts crying, "Noah, Noah, come back to me, Noah." And you see in his hand, you see a leash. And you see a chain coming off the leash that goes to a stick. As this dwarf cries out for you. He goes, "Return to your master if you so wish. But know to me that you'll always be a dog, Noah. And that necklace you wear, have you tried to remove it?"
No.
Well, you won't be able to. You see, that I have given you the blessing to use the gift when you choose. But if you want to go return to your master, you'll have to find a way to remove it yourself. Because when you walk away from this path, you become my dog. And I can turn you whenever I want.
I actually got chills at that. You would realize. I was like, "Yeah, not like this." Okay. I'm gonna turn back to the wolf, and I try to muster up, I guess, what little courage I have left. And I'm like, if you want me to leave, what you gave me does not help. It's a hindrance. I can't use it because I don't know how. But you're powerful. I can feel your presence often. Eyes on me. So I know you're watching. And I know you have the power to grant gifts. Then I say to you, make this boon that you've given me useful so that I can actually do what you want me to do. I can't be your puppet, pet, dog, however you wish to call me, if I can't use the gift you've given me. Look at me. I'm small, brawny. I don't fight. If you want me to be able to fight, if you want me to be able to lead and fulfill the vision that you gave me, I need this boon to be useful. And maybe there's a way to get what we both want.
He looks at you with his cold blue eyes and he says, "Indeed, I'm willing to offer you other paths." And you feel like a wind blow across you. And you see leaves go down towards your left. And you see 3 sort of deer paths. Thin and slightly overgrown, but the trekkings of animals has created a pathway, narrow though it be, to go through. And you see 3 of these run off. And in the distance, you see 3 animals. The wolf turns to you and says, "You see, down this path," and he sort of nudges you to look down the far left path, where you see a golden-haired bison with crystal blue eyes is standing at the end of the path in a clearing. He says, "If you truly desire the strength of the hunt, choose this path." And what this means for you, Noah, is that if you choose this path, you will have chosen the path of the barbarian, and barbarians will be your new level. And then he says, or if you prefer to be a more thoughtful hunter, one who is more in tune with nature, choose this path. And he guides you down another path where you see a white stag is on the path. And it is nimbly sort of jumping around a creek that crystal blue water cuts through the forest between two big rocks. He says, this one perhaps will help you in the future, but it may take longer to progress. And this for you, Will, means this is the path of the druid. And you will adopt the druid class. And then he goes, and lastly, if you prefer to be so far away from the hunt as you seem to have, he nudges down one path, and down that path you see a brown-haired, green-eyed fox come out of a log and starts to drink from the creek. Choose this path. And for that, Will, that mean that is the path of the ranger.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he once more looks at you and he says, choose your path wisely, Noah Gallagher.
I feel like is the wolf just standing there waiting for me to make a choice?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he starts to wander closer to the paths and just kind of stare one by one, starting with a fox, and then you said a stag, and then the bison. I walked them one by one, just kind of looking down the path, thinking for a couple seconds, and I kind of walked back towards the wolf and turned to look at all three of them. And my eyes land on the bison, and I start to walk towards it. And there's like this thought of he's never been a very strong person. He can feel he's a little stronger after getting bit. And everything went down. But now this is the opportunity to maybe become stronger, become that person who can who doesn't have to use his trickery to get what he wants. He can just brute force it. And he starts walking towards it, but then falters because he still doesn't know what that means. He doesn't know. He would have to learn everything again. And his eyes dart to the middle path of the stag, and I guess thinking about it, because the wolf used the word druid. I know. I'm assuming that there would be, as another spellcaster, I'd know something of magic and a little bit of druid magic, and I think that he would end up seeing a little bit more. Instead of changing his strength, he'd be able to play off of his current strength and grow that. And in his mind, I think that that's where he would start to go, and he'd reach the path, and before he takes the first step onto it, he'd turn towards the wolf and just kind of look, see what the wolf is doing as he goes to step.
And then flip him off.
The wolf is just watching, you.
Does it look any different than when I first started? Where it's does it still look angry or at least annoyed?
It looks a bit calmer.
Okay. I guess I'll stop and look for a second. And man, what no saying? He would try to put on his little facade again after letting it drop. Thank you for working with me. I look forward to reaping the benefits of everything you offer. But what is my part in this? What am I giving to you? You showed me the vision, you showed me what you wanted. But there's gotta be a catch.
he laughs and he says, "A catch. Yes, that is what I want you to do. I want you to catch the prey that is set before you, especially the weak, those who have lived their lives to the fullest. Gather your strength from them." He goes, "When you are in your transformed form, you will not be able to control all the time who you attack. You will at times be tempted to go for the weakest. But if you have the willpower, you can still resist. And if you master this, you can proceed further down the path of your more extraordinary gifts in the past that I lay before you." You can also, if you build your pack, which you have plenty of opportunities to do, also progress in the gifts that have been given to you.
Noah kind of he nods, very like elven, tilt of the head, Lord of the Rings style nod. Turns back towards the stag, and he's gonna walk towards it.
Okay, as you walk towards it, you kind of feel a jolt, and you fall onto all fours, and you see your hands have turned into paws. And all of a sudden, your senses are kind of awake with the smells of the forest and the smell of the stag. And you begin to feel your mouth extend. You begin to feel hair growing out of your body as you transform into a wolf. And you suddenly have a bloodlust for the stag. And you begin your pursuit of it. And it begins to run away from you. So go ahead and give me an athletics check, Will.
Alright. That'll go well, I'm sure.
Okay. You are able to keep sort of a steady pace going of running, but you're not able to catch up to the stag yet. The stag is going to make its own athletics check as it attempts to jump over a log. And it actually misses and crumbles. So it's down. Go ahead and give me a second athletics check, Will.
Gets an at one. There we go.
With a 15, you're able to catch up to the stag. The stag looks up at you in terror as you sort of lose control and you go straight for its throat. And the only thing you hear is "Mah!" before your jaws clamp on it and blood spews out of it. Which is going to return us to the tavern. So Getty, you see Noah collapse to the ground, and he's kind of fidgeting, and he appears to be like having a seizure of some kind as the vampire holds him. The vampire turns to you. He says, "Do not worry, I have him. Go get your friend." And Rowena sort of turns to you, and goes, and says, "Eastovir, we have to catch her." She goes, "I can heal her if I catch up to her. I think. Let's go." And she sort of jumps through the window and exits out into the streets. What do you want to do, Getty? You had an action prepared, right?
Well, I didn't know so the Hasho jumped out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. I missed that. I was gonna shoot, try and pin her feet to the ground. She couldn't go anywhere. That's what I was gonna try and do. But I guess I'll just run after her.
Okay.
That's all I can do. If he has Noah, then I will go after Hasho.
Okay. So as you enter out into the streets, you're running. You see Hasho. It's dark outside, and you look up and you sort of see the moon is blocking the sun. There's sort of like a yellow line around it. So there's some light, but everything's cast in a dark shadow. which as
So-
a dark elf, you're doing pretty good with.
Yeah, I was about
seeing
to ask,
everything, yeah.
since I have superior dark vision.
You see Hasho, and she's running for the walls of the city. Some skeletons are trying to chase her down. And you see as she kind of passes by a woman and child, and she swipes at them and kills the mother as she continues on her way out of the city.
I had to zoom out here. Hold on a second. Where am I?
Yeah, you're all by the tavern.
Ooh, excuse me. The bottom, very bottom, yeah.
Interesting. There we go. I found it. Okay. So I'm down. The bottom. At the top.
Oh yeah, I don't know why it's bottom. I was looking at a different one. Yep, you're right.
Alright. Asha's the wolf. Not the... So she's heading for the gate up here to the north?
Yeah.
Can I... Bonus proficiency, just archetype, 3rd level, like assassinate, action surge. Yeah, I still want to try and like pin her feet to the ground.
Right. You
with my
can
bow.
you can try to make a shot.
Oh, it's been so long. I pressed the weapon, correct, in order to
Yeah.
fire. Oh, 14. Ugh.
Look here.
It's alright.
It's
It's alright. It's alright. Oh man, Moe's. Oh, I love Moe's. It's definitely too much though.
So that actually
so-
does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Alright.
Are you using the radiant arrows or?
Just a regular arrow. I'm not like I don't want to hurt her. I just want to
Okay.
pin her.
She sort of howls in pain as she turns around and sees the arrow in her foot, and she sort of takes it out of her foot, and you sort of see her roar as she snaps it in her claws. And as she does that, the gates actually open, and
Oh.
Wendell
Oh,
and
Oh.
Isaac Silverbrow are standing in the gateway, blocking the entrance.
Ew.
Oh.
So now let's go ahead and
The
roll.
pumpkin is approaching.
The pumpkin.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll
I
initiative.
forgot that you were a pumpkin. JP told me last night.
I was.
No. Where is it? Where's the pumpkin?
Wait, where'd my pumpkin go?
Where's
I don't
the
know where it
pumpkin?
went.
Give us back the
What
pumpkin.
did you do with me? Where am I?
Okay. Just go ahead and
my
roll
God.
initiatives for your
I'm
character,
moving.
and I will figure this out.
Ooh.
All right. Ooh,
You
dang.
see that?
Well, that's an initiative.
Windows moving. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you can pause it.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm just gonna make a new pumpkin. Here we go.
All hail the Pumpkin King.
That. I wanna move. Look at your guy. He's like standing and moving.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's really-
Oh, they added animation.
Here
Wow.
we go. Okay. So Justin, so far it looks like you're going first.
He's a pumpkin. Do we all have to roll initiative? Is that
Yeah.
it? Or is it just them? Boop. Alright. I'll take it, I guess.
Here, Wendell, I would roll. I'll get your character sheet up so you can roll. And initiative. You just click the word.
I would love to click that word.
Yeah.
This is so confusing.
Let me
Okay.
click the word.
Uh,
And then
did I win?
Okay. No, you did not. So it looks like well, you beat Hasho anyway. So it looks like it's gonna be Justin, you're top of the round. Getty, you are second, and Wendell Goldbrand, you are third. And after you guys, Hasho is there.
Noah's preoccupied.
All right.
Oh my.
So I just see this werewolf barreling towards me, I guess.
It as the gates open, you sort of see them open, and you see the werewolf rushing towards you, but all of a sudden it stops sharp because an arrow enters its foot, and the werewolf howls in pain and agony, tears the arrow out, and crushes it. And that is what you see.
Can I say who shot the arrow?
Yes, you can see that it's a dark elf over here.
Hey, don't point me out.
All right. How shady does this dark elf look?
He's cloaked currently, and he has two big bumps kind of like awkwardly pointing up in the cloak. And he has this weird glow about him.
Well, I'm just gonna sprint up to the werewolf, and I'm going to
punch it in the face.
I'm gonna flurry a. Actually, hold up. I need to read this. I'm actually gonna flurry of blows him with my quarterstaff.
How does a pumpkin punch?
Oh, aggressively.
Carefully.
Oh, okay. Aggressively, right.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to take. Okay. Well, first, I guess I'll do a normal attack. So quarterstaff, boom.
Okay, that hits.
And I'm gonna spend a key point to stunning strike the werewolf. It must make a Constitution saving throw, or it will be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And the DC for that is, I think, 8, so 11, 14.
14, okay.
And it'll take 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay. And then, do you need to land that stunning strike, or is it just an effect, right?
It's when I hit a creature with a melee weapon attack.
Okay. So she's got to make a con save. Alrighty.
Nat 1. Nat 1. Nat 1.
4, that is a fail. So they are stunned. So
Perfect.
you hit her with the staff, and she just kind of goes, and she appears to shake after the hit. Still standing, but looks her werewolf eyes kind of pop out as you do that, and her tongue sort of slips out, and she sort of slumps over briefly. Is that all you can do, Justin, or you want?
No, I can also use my reaction, and I'm gonna flurry of blows her, spending another key point.
Okay.
You can use your reaction to punch more.
Sounds like cheating to me.
Or do you mean bonus? Did you say reaction or bonus action?
So, my bonus action.
Oh. I was like, you get to react to her being punched by punching him again.
That would be pretty funny. I do have reactions, but I'm not using them right now.
Okay.
So it'll be a 20 and 11.
20 and 11 to hit. So yeah, 20 hits, 11 misses.
Okay. I'll do 10 more damage to her. Or the werewolf.
Gotcha, okay. 10.
So, Isaac kind of just swiftly approaches the werewolf, hits the werewolf on the side of the temple with his quarterstaff, sees that it starts to stagger a little bit, and then he'll just go, pop, missing once and hitting the other side of the head with the other end of the quarterstaff.
Yep. Oh, she's hurting. Alrighty.
That's my.
Anything else you can do, Justin, or is that it?
It's
Nope,
my
that's it.
bomba.
Alrighty. Go for it, East of here.
Hey, John, you want Noah or is he or no?
What's that?
Did you want Noah rolling for this or no?
No.
Okay, good. Because I didn't.
20 radiant arrows. I'm gonna shoot one of my radiant arrows.
Okay.
Boop. Hey yo, 22.
That's a
Let's
hit.
go.
And it's radiant. Okay.
How do I add that damage? The radiant damage.
I
I'm
think it
gonna
was
do.
1d8 radiant, if I'm correct.
So it's piercing and then 1d8 of. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Yep. So
So that's
piercing.
7. 1d8. So 10 damage.
Nice. Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Action Surge, so I get a second action to shoot a second arrow. Woo!
Whoa, I forgot that you. I forgot that you triple that.
So 12? Does 12 hit?
12. Let me check. This is close. 12 does hit.
Hey yo. So 9 and then another d8. 13. So I'm going to take 2 radiant arrows out of my stash. 18. There we go.
Okay.
So 9, 13. So I did 23 damage altogether. Finger guns. Pew, pew, pew.
These guys are out here like.
Okay. So, Wendell,
Did you
it's your turn now.
I'm gonna use the extra good arrows. It's your turn.
I see my character.
Yeah, let me pull.
Mr. Man.
I'm remembering I don't care for Hasho that much. I mean I love Hasho. Hasho's great.
Your character sheet, and then
I notably am doing non.
this one.
I'm
is
not. I'm here to kill.
Red, and this is Hasho, the anime girl.
She's a werewolf. I don't really figure out.
Anime waifu.
Oh, well, get me in there. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the guy. I have
Whose
25 feet.
waifu is she?
Not mine.
That's 20.
No.
I think she's Noah's. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then we should kill.
You don't have
Yeah.
to here. You just have your to attack and stuff. See, battle axe, and great axe, hand axe.
Which does the most? Great
The
act.
great axe does 1d12.
Goodbye. Can I hit it?
Oh, that's a hit.
23.
Yes.
Can you roll over 23 and then over here?
Is it the?
Just hit that word right here.
Oh, damn! I gotta switch screens. Yeah.
All right. Wendell with the mighty axe.
You do recognize.
And after
Jen.
taking the magical
Trust-
radiant damage, so
That's
Wendell, I'm gonna give you the choice. Do you want to kill Hasho or do you want to spare her life and knock her unconscious?
I know it's her. Knock her unconscious. I don't want to hurt Master's waifu.
Give me a history check before you do to see if check it for sure that you know it's her.
It's also really bad.
Which one's history?
Up, further. -1.
I got a 9. Is that good? Do I know?
Trying to think. Were you there?
I don't know. I must slay her.
You remember Hasho got bit, but you never remember seeing her change into a werewolf, which I think is accurate.
I think that's
So I'm going to say you just take the honest opinion. What would you do in this case? I'll say you see a glint of green in the eye.
Oh, I wouldn't catch that killer. No, I wouldn't catch just by the glint of her eye. Yeah. Because I know, like, eye color doesn't make me immediately go. That's my friend.
Alrighty. So you kill her.
Yeah, slay the beast. We'll see.
All right.
Oh,
Hasho
it wasn't my fault this time.
Has perished.
Oh no!
And all of a sudden, Eastovir, you hear a horrid and shrill scream in your mind as you hear a voice say, "Master!"
That's how they say scream.
No!
Oh, what the hell? Was this yours?
And as you guys kind of wrap up, Rowena sort of rushes up to you two. She goes, "What a shame. What a shame. She was such a nice girl."
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Oh,
And she kind of falls to her knees as the werewolf turns back into the form of Hasho Nitako. And well, actually, you don't see Rowena the woman. You see an old man say that because I forgot she's in disguise. So you hear, "What a shame! What a shame! I could have saved her." And Wendell, to your horror, you see Hasho Nitako before you, her head severed from her body. As she lies on the ground.
There's nothing you can do now.
Oh, so she doesn't even get death saves?
Nope.
No, her head's cut off, dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
If only somebody was there.
The two skeletons kind of walk up and they go, "Thank you, citizens, for your help. We will take care of it from here."
You're
what the
welcome.
Bodie boys? Yeah, I love him.
Those are canonically named the Bodie brothers.
The boner.
I'm just gonna look to Wendell and say, "Was this one of your companions?"
Yes. I mean, sort of. She followed my master around. I think he may be able to heal her. I know that he is.
Separated head.
No, I know he has access to Holy Man. I think he could probably heal her.
Isaac just scratches his head and says, "Why'd you kill her?"
I didn't know it was her. It was a werewolf with green eyes, bro. It happens.
Just a classic Wendell afternoon.
And he could heal that. As I just point to the head that's severed from the body.
You see as one of the Boney brothers just kind of picks up the head nonchalantly and sort of looks at it and goes, "Oh. Well, I remember her after I got off the federal force. She owed a lot of taxes." And he just sort of like grabs her by the hair and he goes, "Well, I guess this is another one for the undead army. Come on."
Oh.
And the other one picks up Hasho's body and he says, "Man, are you gonna help me with this?" He goes, and he turns around and he says, "No." And he just walks off, and they both walk off carrying Hasho's body.
Classic Boney.
I go to Wendell and say, "Well, if you want your master to heal her, he probably should do it quick."
Okay, where is it? Do I know he's around? Okay.
You
will.
remember Eastovir, who is standing off in the distance, but did the pumpkin disappear?
I go stealth. I hide.
Excuse me, kind skeletons. Could you wait just a moment?
The pumpkin disappeared.
The pumpkin vanished.
Why does
Oh,
the pumpkin keep disappearing?
Where
Okay,
is it going?
we're gonna have to. Let's try a different pumpkin. Here we go. All right. I don't know where it's going, but
That's a real pumpkin. That's scarier than the other.
That's
pumpkin.
worse, yeah.
I don't like that. That's unsettling.
okay.
Perfect.
I'm probably gonna find these pumpkins just randomly somewhere. All right, so you guys walk up to Eastovir and
Hello there.
the Rowena, who's old man in disguise, says, "You,
All right.
you young man, why did you kill her?"
Oh. Did you not see the werewolf part?
I mean, I know, but I knew that girl. I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I knew that girl too, but I did not know the werewolf that attacked me. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
and then she kind of
Isaac
looks.
shrugs
She
his
kind of looks
shoulders
at you.
and
She
says,
goes,
"It
"Wait,
happens."
I remember. You were at the battle. I mean, you were at the place. You're that Wendell, right?
I am that Wendell, yes.
Barely know her.
Well, you may not recognize me in my current form, but I am the Lady Rowena. He goes, follow me, and we'll go get Noah. He's collapsed, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Sounds trustworthy to me.
Who's on
Where
the
is
roof?
Noah now?
Who's on the roof?
She goes, follow me, and I will take you to him.
Jonathan, who's that on the roof?
That's Deimos. He wasn't in the battle, because Jake's not here. So you guys enter the tavern. We're gonna do a little bit of theater of the mind here, so we're gonna have to go right back to it. You see the vampire standing in the doorway, and he sort of looks up at the Eclipse. And he goes, "I'm sorry. I tried to hold him, but I had to let go. Noah's gone."
Oh. So didn't kill her.
Like, dead?
No, he started screaming and frothing at the mouth, and then he ran like a crazy man at the back door, and then I caught him climbing over the wall. And I believe he has transformed.
As soon as I hear that, I'm just gonna go.
Okay, you're just going.
I don't need to hear him waffling anymore.
Wait, who was saying that? That was the vampire?
Yeah, the vampire's saying that.
Oh, I thought I killed the vampire.
I guess I'll follow my pumpkin friend. He seems to know what he's doing.
Okay, so, you guys. So, Justin, are you just heading off in that direction? You're not gonna try to go over the wall or anything?
Oh, I don't even see the wall. I mean, I'm gonna try to go over the wall. I just don't see it.
Okay,
Is it this way or is it this way? Because I assume this is the back.
the wall is. I wonder if I can do the pointer thing. I used to be able to do that. Let's see. Oh, there. Yeah, with the ruler. The wall and the gate. Okay, are both that way.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go here,
Okay.
and I'll try to hop the gate or the wall.
Hey, just make a athletics check.
Jake's
Oh,
here.
athletics or acrobatics?
Amos is alive.
Did I die?
Acrobatics
Kill
probably.
a small village of fairies and pixies. Did I burn a bush?
Okay.
Yeah.
With a nat 20, you climb up that wall. The stunned skeleton guard sees you, and you land briskly over in a pile of bushes. All of a sudden, the light sort of appears and opens up as the moon moves away. And as you crawl through the brush on the other side of the wall, Justin, you are greeted with the open-eyed, tongue-sticking-out head of what appeared, which at first glance appears to be a horse, but you see on the white horse head, you see a golden horn just starting to protrude out. And you see beneath it a puddle of blood.
No. Yeah, I think.
And you see, to your horror, laying in the unicorn, in the guts of the unicorn, a werewolf munching on its flesh. But as the sun hits it, all of a sudden the werewolf starts to convulse and shake, and it falls to the ground and quickly transforms into Noah Gallagher, your friend.
Wait, the pumpkin's
I barely know this guy.
I am going to feel for a pulse on Noah.
He's asleep, but he's fine. You feel
Okay.
a pulse. I'm not gonna make you check for that.
How hidden is this unicorn?
It's pretty tore up, but it's pretty well
is it, like,
hidden in the bushes.
or
Yeah,
is it like in a clearing?
yeah, it's in the bushes.
Okay. Fuck. I'm going to start to pick up Noah, And as I'm doing it, in my one arm, I'm just going to try to break off the unicorn horn in the other.
Okay, make a strength check for that.
Oh, boy. Let's see. Oh.
I'm going to say that's enough to break the unicorn horn off.
Cool. All right.
So you have acquired a unicorn horn.
Is he covered in blood?
There's a little bit of blood that spurts on you as you pull the horn out. And there is blood on the ground. Noah,
is there any blood?
Noah
on
is
Noah
is a little bit bloody.
Wait, a new pumpkin.
Is there like a stream or a little like pond
Just
or lake nearby?
scattered specks of it here and there.
Scattered specks of water?
Of blood on Noah.
Oh, okay. Then I will carry him through the front gate back into the inn or tavern, what have you.
Okay, you carry him back into the tavern, which we'll go back to that. I guess, are you guys all just following Justin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of troop in, you get to the tavern. I think the pumpkin is still in the... Yeah, the pumpkin's still in the tavern. Okay. So, pumpkin's still in the tavern. He carries in Noah, kind of... You just want to set him on a table, I guess, Justin?
I mean, how crowded is this inn?
It's not crowded right now. The lunch crowd just left, so there's 1 or 2 patrons in there. But the vampire tells you that they have rented a room upstairs with a military discount.
I'll take him to his room instead of just laying on the table.
Okay, you do that as Deimos, Eastovir, Rowena, in disguise as an old man and the vampire, all kind of follow you up. And Wendell Goldbrand, the loyal dwarf, which I think he's in here too somewhere. Where is he?
He can be the stick figure.
Here. But anyways, you set him down in the bed. At that moment, Noah, your eyes open, and you see your old friend Isaac staring over you as he sets you down, and the whole room of your friends and close loved ones around you in bed. That's what you wake up to.
How are you feeling, Noah?
You said I'm coming too?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember anything in my actual, like, self. Just what was happening in my head.
Yeah, you just remember the vision.
So last thing I remember, I was chomping down on that stag. I kind of look at my hands to see if they're still clawed. And
They are not, but there's blood on them.
Oh, I'm going to sit up and like push myself away, and try to like stand up and say, "What's going on? What happened?"
It appears you were out of control, Noah. Is there anything that you'd be willing to share with us?
I just kind of look up, and I see Isaac for the first time, and recognition kind of crosses my face. I'm like, "Oh, Isaac, what are you doing here?"
I was here to see you, but I caught you in the middle of something. As I reach into my robe, and I just set down a unicorn horn that's bloodied on his nightstand.
All right, you all see as Isaac pulls out a bloody unicorn horn from his pocket.
Is that crap? What was his name? Elias, right?
Yep, that was Elias.
Is that Elias' horn? I look over at what is his name?
Huh?
I look at Getty. I don't remember.
Hello. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here.
Um, we just put down Elias's horn, Getty, on the table.
Oh. Well,
And yeah, I kind of look at you and say, "Is that Elias's? Is that?
you tell me.
I don't know. I
Mm,
wasn't here. I thought I was somewhere else."
Well, you were in the belly of the beast.
yeah.
Gnawing
Face
on
first.
its bones and
That's
guts.
crazy. Feel like this beast was more in my belly.
Too soon.
Too soon.
No, I don't say that. I kind of just pick up the horn, look at it for a little bit, and I say, "Did anyone see what happened to me, or just the aftermath?"
Well, I heard that you transformed. And then I saw you in your other form inside the unicorn's stomach.
Rowena pipes up and says, Hasho is dead.
That too.
Sorry.
Thank
No,
God.
no, it's very bad.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
It's pretty bad.
I don't see anything. So thinking about that, I kind of just feel out my powers. Oh, let me see. I have to find. Where's the? Oh, here it is.
Nice smell. Eve.
Shut up. Um. let's see. I feel like I had. Yeah. So I had access to greater restoration before. We just didn't have diamond dust for Getty.
Mm, that's why.
So since I changed and I've now lost that. Do I like feel that spells like it's not there anymore? Like the ability to use that,
Yeah.
the power to use that is not there anymore. I
You feel
that.
like it's blocked.
Okay. I kind of just look up at them and I look at Rowena and I'm like, I can't do anything about that anymore. I've lost my powers. I've lost, I guess not powers. I can't cast spells that high.
I'll help you. It's just a funny way.
Rowena kind of shakes her head and she says, well,
I'm in shock.
if what this young air man says is true, you have lost a bit more than your powers, Noah.
Why are you here?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Rowena, sorry. We don't even need you. If you would have been paying more attention, maybe you could have saved her too. Don't come after me. You're only here because of us. You can go whenever you want.
And she looks at you and she says, well, good luck finding the sword without me, Noah Gallagher. And she walks out of the room.
Whew. Man, got rid of 2 annoying characters in one day. This is
Man, this is the best day ever.
They were only holding me back.
Noah, as I sit on his bed, I came here to help you find your heirloom blade. However, I was not expecting to see you for the first time in that form. Before I help you, I do need to know some details.
It's a recent change. Yeah, I bit off a little more than I can chew. uh, we had a little encounter with some werewolves, and you know, sometimes things get passed along. But and like as I'm saying this, my hand like starts kind of brushing. What does the necklace look like, JP?
It's just like a little carved wolf, kind of like I'm trying to think of the totem wolf heads that you see on the west coast.
I kind of just like Frodo Baggins style. I start like unknowingly caressing, playing with the wolf totem on the necklace. I'm like, but let's just say I've come into possession of something that helps me control it. Keep it at bay.
I'm just gonna grab like the symbol of the necklace and I hold it up while it's still on his neck, and I say, "Are you referring to this?"
As soon as you grab that, Justin, go ahead and make a wisdom save for me.
Of course. 12.
You immediately, as soon as you touch it, you see the eyes of a white wolf, and you hear a bark, and it kind of causes you to startle and jump back a little bit, because you sort of see its mouth, and its mouth is covered with blood.
I'm gonna roll insight on this wolf with blood in its mouth.
Insight, it will kill you.
Oh, I
What if
meant
you
to only
see
roll
the other
once.
wolf side of them?
Yeah, we'll go with the first one. I mean, they're both pretty high.
Two wolf.
You sort of sense a very primal, instinctive spirit behind this. Something both terrifying in in its power as nature, but in some ways alluring. And you kind of think of you get the sense of that whatever this thing is, it's much more powerful and more ancient than anything you've encountered before.
Okay. Can I roll a history or a religion on it?
Oh yeah, you can.
20 on history.
You know, in the ancient days, when men first came to this continent, there were multiple pantheons, and one of these was specifically dedicated to hunting. It was represented by a great wolf. You know that there's several magical objects affiliated with this being, or rumored to have been affiliated. And you know that the totem is a part of its cult. Now, there's not really a specific name for it, but you also know that in the far to the north and just south of the Draken Mountains, there is a Lycan kingdom that is ruled by many people that worship a great white wolf as a deity.
Do I know if it's evil or not?
Not for sure. There are some who say it is, and some who say it's not. You get the sense that it's probably more of a neutral force.
Oh my god.
But there are both, you know from your history that there are both legends of good Lycan creatures and extremely evil ones.
And I just saw the blood in its mouth and it being very intimidating and scary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna look Noah in the eyes and say, "Are you sure? I don't think that's the most trustworthy." It already made you kill one of your friends. Unless you were controlling yourself.
It wasn't a friend, it was a beast. Free horse we got because of this country and its dumb laws.
They gave you a unicorn.
It wasn't a unicorn when we got it. Elias,
I see.
he was useful in some ways. There's pain. I need power. I can't change anything without power. And I got the power I needed. I know what I'm doing.
You can't do it alone, I say. As I just kind of twirl my quarterstaff and not like actually hit him, but I just kind of like lightly tap him on the top of the head. You're not thinking straight. Your allies are the most powerful thing you have at the moment, other than yourself. If you lose them, like you already lost two.
This is like a lore question, Justin, as you're talking. Would you? Oh,
Did Jake leave?
Yeah. I mean, I feel
Wow.
bad. He hasn't said anything. I don't know if Jake wants to play D&D anymore sometimes. So,
That's what it feels like.
because he skipped mine too. But yeah, I'm assuming he's probably not happy that he hasn't come up yet. And I don't think we really interacted with him
Well, he kind of popped on and then popped off.
in the middle.
But yeah, just tell him. Yeah, just tell him if he wants to get back on, that's cool. If not, we'll see him in the next one.
He sucks. Yeah.
So, would you say that this is how we last knew each other, or do you think, or did you go like?
I would say this is how we would last know each other.
Okay, so I already know that you got this like wise monk feel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I cut you off. What were you gonna say next? I just need.
I said, your friends are your most powerful asset that you have at the moment, other than yourself. And you already lost two of them in one night.
Lies.
Three if you count the horse.
No. I just shake my head.
Also, was nothing but a distraction.
Oh, geez.
Would I know that you were... Would you say you were like this in the past, Will?
There may have been like small little things where you would have noticed maybe a hint of something underneath. But even if I would never be this blatant, and I would suppress any of those negative feelings, not suppress them in like I'd push them away, but I'd kind of just ignore them. And I usually would not be acting. I would say this is relatively abnormal that you'd hear me say this. Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty brash, if you ask me.
I don't think there's anything we can do about. I'm not trying to be rude. We can go try to do something, but I cannot help it. I don't know who can.
If it takes away from your quest, I believe what's dead should stay dead.
That's what I say.
you not mourning the loss of one of your comrades?
He wasn't a comrade. I paid off her debts.
Why?
Just
A
because I was
slave.
trying to be seen as a good political figure. I tried to use her, and if I have any regret, it's dragging it on this long and not leaving her alone. I do not wish death on her, but it's already happened.
All of a sudden, you guys hear the vampire in the back corner go, "Don't worry about it, Noah. There's plenty of other fish in the sea."
I look back to the vampire and back to Noah and saying,
I pointed at the vampire and I'm like, what's the vampire's name again?
Oh gosh. I had to look that one up. I forgot.
It was some weird knightly name. I just point him out. Whatever name JP finds, we'll say that's what I say. I'm like, this is so and so. He was with a couple of vampires who attacked us, but yeah, he's on our side now, I guess. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm not acting myself. I just had a very harrowing experience in my head to wake up to find that I did something even worse in person. I don't think I'm okay.
clearly
I know
not.
that there are, what?
I said, clearly not.
I know that there are problems, and all power offered is not free. No power offered is free,
You read the art of war.
but I need this. I can
Well.
control it. That's what this necklace does. It helps me control it.
The vampire pipes up and goes, "Yes. You see, sometimes the curse can be not a curse, but rather more power. Like, I'm stronger. Now, maybe I only can come out in dark. But, I'm still stronger. I'm faster. And now that my master has perished, I'm free. All thanks to Noah here."
As he's saying this, an idea starts to pop in my head. Jonathan, is there? I guess I wouldn't know this, but is there a role or something I can do to think about, like, can I turn a vampire into a werewolf instead?
I mean, you can probably use Arcana or Religion to discern that, I guess.
I think it just kills the vampire.
Maybe that's
Maybe.
like Helsing.
Yeah.
Right.
But who knows? I mean,
But,
figure it out. We don't know.
if you want, we can wait, because I did... Okay, 15. With the 15, I'm going to say you think there's probably a possibility out there somewhere that there might be a way, but there's none that you can think of offhand. Like, there's probably some black ritual. I mean, you know about stuff like becoming a lich and how vampires are made and how you became a werewolf, but there's nothing that you know of off the top of your head to turn a vampire into a werewolf. I think with that, gentlemen, we'll take a break for a good 15 minutes here, get some food, get some water, and then we'll come back, if that's all right with you guys.
Yeah, that's good.
All right,
Sounds good.
let's do it. I'll set a timer and take care of my stuff, and I'll be back in here.
All right, ARAM break.
All right. See you guys.
Man, I thought he'd never leave.
Man,
I guess I just got to cut a good 15 minutes of this. Alrighty. So basically, where we're leaving off, of course, Noah's just succumbed. I'm going to say that whole event during the eclipse probably took about an hour, so it's now about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which means the vampire cannot do much. But you guys are in the room, all of you. So if Jake is here, because he's on the roll 20, you are also in that room.
I sent him a message.
That's me. Or...
No.
W. Yep. So obviously we had the conversation. The vampire kind of interrupted and was like, "Hey guys, power isn't that bad." And yeah. So what do you guys want to do from here?
Oh, look at that! He's here! Woo!
What was Jake's guy's name again?
Deimos Iomade.
Alright. And Dave,
Amadeus. Oh, sorry.
Could be here. If you haven't. Do you have. Jonathan, do you have Damus?
Yeah, he's in the room. I did have to change some of the characters around because of the new stuff, but he's not at the table. He's in front of the table, so he's over here. I'm floating him around
We don't see him.
next to
there he is.
Wendell.
Oh. Yep, now I see him. Cool. I don't know who's using the pointer, but yeah, it is. They changed a few things, Jake.
Remember,
Okay.
Wendell, your friend.
Alright, let's see. I look over at Getty and Damus, and I kind of look at them both, and I'm like, what do you want to do? Do we want to continue? Should we go and get the angel back? I can apologize, I guess. Or do we want to just keep on going without them? Also, Hasho.
Best to respect the dead, in my opinion. I don't think we need to bring anybody back. Please. Gotta give him a death glare.
What about Dick? Should we let her storm off? Or should we try and... I can try and apologize. Thank you, Wendell.
No.
She's the one who gave me the wings, right? Like she's the one who gave me this.
I think there is
Yeah, at least it was a part of your powers coming back. I mean, because her tear fell on you, so
I say you apologize. That knows me. I like having her around. She's pretty.
Oh, God, I forgot about you and your
My infatuation with this woman, yeah.
Fine. Let's go find it.
Thank you.
I look at the vampire and I'm like, you can do what you need to do. And
hello,
what you can
Jake.
do.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
Oh wait, you were muted?
Oh, you were muted this whole time?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nobody
That's
said
probably
anything.
why. Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
we thought you just joined and left and didn't say anything.
No, I've been muted. And nobody said anything, so I guess that's why nobody said anything.
Yeah, I saw you appear during the fight, so I figured, but then I didn't hear anything, so I was like, okay. But yes, so welcome back, Jake. Is there anything you'd like to do? I think they're gonna try to chase down
I kept asking
Rowena.
why there's all these chamber pots, but nobody answered me.
Oh, those are spittoons.
These chamber pots, yeah. Taking a dump right here in the middle of our dining room. Oh no.
And then I just said, Getty's infatuation is just gonna make it that much sadder when we have to kill her, inevitably.
No.
It's true.
Yeah.
I introduce Justin's character to Jake's character. What is it? Barnabas.
Isaac Silverbrow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Barnabas? Who's Barnabas?
What's your guy's name? Beth.
Amadeus. No, I'm just kidding.
Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Amadeus. Amadeus. I can't remember.
Amos Iomade.
Oh, close enough.
Amadeus.
Amos,
Amadeus.
is Isaac Amos, one of my traveling companions. Amos, 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 Amos,
I bow my head.
I thought he was elephant, and I'm like, silver hair. I started reading his appearance. Because the
Yeah.
Genasi are like the Genzai.
Oh.
Right
Yeah,
now
you
it's
know, when I read the name, I first thought I was
I'm
like,
like-
well,
elephants with hair. Pointed
Yeah.
ears? What do you mean, Justin? That's
Yeah.
not how elephant looks.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Oh, I have elephant in there.
No,
No.
so I made a custom race called the Genzai. So I read the Genazi as Genzai.
I see.
And I was very confused. Anyways.
That makes sense.
I was too, but Justin explained it to me, so
Alright.
I was like,
What have I missed anything important?
Hasho died.
Yeah, Hasho's dead.
Did Hasho die?
She turned into a werewolf. There was an eclipse. My werewolf guy came to talk to
I
me.
stunned her with my quarterstaff, and then Jonathan.
Came in, decapitated.
And he
Jake.
was like, I'm going to do full damage and action surge and use
Hell
the
yeah.
radiant arrows or whatever. And he did like
shot her
30
with a
damage.
magical weapon twice.
Yeah. And then
lethal,
Jake
though.
You're
came
welcome.
up and, like, attacked her, not knowing, because he came in out of nowhere, didn't know who she was. He just thought it was a werewolf. So other Jake's character, Wendell, just cut her head off. And JP didn't even get a chance for anything.
Just res her, Will. That's what a card does, right?
Well, that's the issue, is that I just got the ability to
You
use
just gave up all that.
and I just gave it all up.
Oh. Well, that's a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I woke up eating Elias, Getty's horse unicorn.
Oh no.
So
You
I
made
think
it through so much.
Oh,
just to
no.
die here.
now, Jonathan, what I'm going to assume is that I was going to end up killing and waking up inside of one of 3 people, and the middle path was just Elias. The other path was going to be other people.
Yes, there
Yeah.
was that
So
was
we fought the vampire, and then so I'm assuming it was Elias, vampire.
And you know what,
Hasho.
Will? You managed to kill 2 and piss off the third.
Yeah, I didn't mean to kill. It's not my fault that the girl was dead. She ran out the window. I didn't even get to roll initiative.
All right. Well,
We're
we
just stronger.
we are on time, so you guys need to kind of like pull yourselves together here and talk about what you guys want to do next. So
Yeah.
Go apologize. Apologize right now. Go.
So I'm gonna
Lady.
walk out the door. I tell the vampire to do what he needs to.
Well, let's
if
find
he-
the church services that do revivification, right?
Yeah, that's probably what we have to do.
Or we could bring Hasho back as a zombie. That'd be pretty cool too.
I can't. That was the same spell slots.
Why doesn't the OP angel just come and save her?
Because I just yelled at the OP angel and told her to leave.
Oh,
So
He was basically like, "Why are you here?"
Will's literally sabotaging every option.
yeah,
I
so
see.
I'm gonna walk out and I kind of look to see if I see where she went.
okay, so you walk out and you're kind of still a bloodied mess, and you kind of catch her in old man form going down the stairs with the cloak up. And she's headed for the door of the tavern.
What's her name again? Sorry, the
Rowena.
D, or Rowena, not a D. I take a deep breath and I kind of say, Rowena, sorry.
She let me see how she reacts to that apology.
I didn't mean to get upset. A lot's happened.
She stops briefly and listens to you.
Do you want me to roll something or keep going?
You can if you want.
I mean,
She
I'll keep
stopped.
going.
She hasn't turned around.
I say I was not reacting well to the news of the death of Hasho, and what I saw in my fit scared me. Death is something I fear very much, and I think that was the closest to death I've ever met.
We do need your help.
She takes a deep breath and she turns around and says, "Why should I help you, Noah?" She goes, "You've already shown the capacity to raise dead, and now this? You didn't even flinch when Hasho died."
To be fair, raising dead is very normal here right now. Listen, I don't know why you should help. Don't help. Help me save Hasho,
Help me, help you, help me.
and then you can go. Don't help me, help her. She, like you said, she didn't deserve this. I don't have any other reason for you to help me myself.
She sort of looks up at the ceiling and she says, "Noah, we can't save her. She's dead."
There are spells that can bring her back. I know because I just lost the ability to do that.
Well, choices are hard things, Noah. Perhaps you shall learn to think of yours. Tell you what, I have a bounty on my head. You do know that whoever we fought at the mountain is coming for me.
You're cutting out a little bit. Did you say you have a bounty?
Yes.
Okay.
The one who we fought at the mountain will come for me. I'm sure of it. And we are missing the only weapon that can probably stop him. But I do not think at this point, aside from possibly the gnome, that there is anyone here left worthy enough to wield that blade. I doubt your worth, Noah. I don't know how you passed all those trials. But I had hope for Hasho. I was not aware she was hiding such a disease.
Mine's playing favorites again.
I'm pretty sure he was the one that passed all the trials too. Or at least she's at least the one that figured out the chimera thing or whatever.
And she kind of sighs and she goes, "And there is Eastovir as well. He came back. He has the same traits as me. So perhaps he is the chosen one." And she sort of kind of squints her eyes at you.
What do you mean by chosen?
The
What
one who
prophecy?
can wield the sword.
And where did you learn of this chosen?
It is what my god told me to do. To hide the blade.
How do you know it came from your god? How do you know something else didn't speak to you to trick you into doing something else? How do you even know you're following the right path?
Because I know my god when he is merciful. And he showed me mercy that day. Now, are we going to Darkmoor, or do you want to play around and try to find your agent? Because I might just head there, Noah. I might just go. Why should I stick with you? Tell me why.
Listen, I want to change things. I don't like the way things are. I think it sucks, and I think people deserve better. Whether or not I care about them does not matter. You can't make the change that I want with just one blade. You have to change hearts. You have to try and get allies. The blade can help. That's the only reason I want the blade, is because it will draw people in. I am trying to find us those allies. That's what Hasho was supposed to be. I helped her, and she may have overstayed her welcome. She was trying to help because I helped her. Unfortunately, I got her killed.
Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion, William.
This one. Oh no.
Look out.
A 16.
Hello.
She's
Hello?
Whoa.
Good afternoon.
So Rowena kind of looks at you and she says, I will stay with you on one condition, Noah. One condition only.
What's that?
When the time comes, when we find the sword wherever it be, that you accept whoever touches that blade as its rightful wielder. Because I doubt it will be you.
Ooh, I really want to roll deception right now and say yes. Because I don't think that I would be that. Hmm.
Yeah, if you think you're not being honest, you can roll it.
I mean, I'm trying to figure
Do
out
it.
where he stands because I think in his mind right now he doesn't think he needs the sword. He has the power he's looking for, or at least another path to power.
Mm-hmm.
That is a step we will take as we get to it. I do not care if I can wield it or not. I will work with it or without it.
And she extends her hand, and she says, "You promise."
I promise that I will not care who holds that sword. As long as they do not get in my way. And I shake her hand.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's clever enough. Well, okay, she accepts it.
Alright, I'm going to, we're still inside the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn to everyone else. I'm going to say we need to find, what was it, an informant? Right? Or, no, not informant, from the Empire, an agent, there we go. We need to find the agent. And there are a few things in town that don't sit too well. I look at the vampire and I'm like, do it. I kind of just tell him to do what he needs to do, sleep, whatever. I don't know what they do while the sun's out, but that he can just do that. And I'm gonna say as we're leaving, I kind of just fill in Justin with little details like that we got attacked by a bunch of zombies and skeletons and everything that Jonathan talked about at the beginning. A little recap, and that I'm currently looking for an Imperial agent. You would know then that I've talked about not liking the direction the kingdom's going and wanting to change things and kind of bringing a freedom back to it. And I don't know if I would have talked about. I don't know if he's like pro Empire or not, but he at least doesn't think that what's currently going on is right, and he wants to change that. And he probably hasn't made it too obvious that it's not for other people. It's almost selfish, and it's like if he can do it and other people benefit, okay, they benefit, but I'm not doing it for them. Yeah, so that I kind of fill you in on where we're at. So, and then you would just know that what my plan would be anyway, is that I wanna find a position of power somehow and try to change things.
Okay.
I'm also gonna add in the end that this is gonna get rough because I don't know, Jonathan, what would off the top of my head, what would be these people are conspiring with the Empire kind of thing be?
Like your opinion, you think, or
Like on it, like the opinion of the local kingdoms, I guess police force laws. Like how would they feel? Like I'm assuming they don't want to go back to the Empire. So if we got caught conspirating with an Imperial agent, it could be a problem, right?
yeah, if you got caught, yeah. Though, like, basically, yes. So Necronia revolted from the Empire. That's how it kind of got into the state it is.
Yeah.
And you guys did actually take out an Imperial faction in your very first game. But that's kind of where you go from here, because basically I'm kind of treating this that, depending on how big the events are, I mean, there's only so much that people are going to know from town to town, right? Because we're still roughly in the Middle Ages here. Even if we have zombie-powered windmills that give electricity to the town.
Okay.
So, that's all I can tell you about that. So, it would be risky. From what you know.
Go ahead.
And that's just basically basic. So, you guys are leaving the tavern. Are you guys going straight to the stables, or is there something else you guys want to do?
I don't want to like take over. Do other people have something they want to look at too? Because we are here for supplies as well.
Can I go look at arrows, or like, is there like a shop I can go to restock on arrows?
Yeah, there are the markets. They're all kind of labeled. They're down here. You guys were there before. Of course, you have the baker, the butcher, who also sells blood colas. You have the Ring City merchant. You have the vegetable merchant. You have the elven merchant. You have the dwarven merchant, the future guy, and you have the potato farmer. And there are other markets in different sections of the city.
Oh yeah, I remember the car.
Yeah.
I think we've already. Yeah, I remember the vehicle. Oh man. Maybe I don't need to go then, because if we've already been there, probably means I've already bought. That's probably where I got these arrows from.
Yes.
Oh, and the stim packs.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, never mind then. I guess I'm good.
The wet and sticky stim packs.
Yes. Delicious.
White and sticky.
Yeah. However, Jake did not get anything, I think. So Deimos did not get anything. Wendell and of course Isaac are new. So I mean, like, if they want to go shopping, I guess they can. But I think you got.
Do you need anything specifically, Justin?
I don't really need to go shopping. I'm good.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna say, so I'm hoping to kind of flavor anything new druid stuff wise in a very God of the Hunt, wolf, werewolf kind of feel. So one of the things when you become a druid is that you can't use metallic weapons or anything, or armor, right? So I'm going to give Wendell my dwarven breastplate.
Yes.
What was that? A 14 plus something? No.
That was. I'll go to my market notes. Dwarven breastplate. Yeah, I think that was. It was a little bit better. So it was. Yeah, I think it was 14 plus dex.
14 plus dex? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, no. Well, that wouldn't be. Maybe 16 because.
Yeah.
Dex is
Okay.
one,
Yeah,
having
because
15 armor.
it was better than the regular
still,
half plate.
Up to 2, that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so Wendell.
Yes.
you get 2 more armor class. So you're gonna be at 18 because it's 16 plus 2. Woohoo! Big tanky boy. I forgot that you were useful. All right. So I'm just gonna give him my half plate, dwarven half plate. I'll do the other part later. I'm probably gonna sell my cane and maybe try to get a new one where it's not a sword inside. But I'll do that later. I'll head to the stables. As we're like filling in Justin on a few things.
Okay, so you're all going to the stables, correct?
No. Yes.
Okay. So you follow Noah over to the stables. Outside, you guys see a young man in his 20s sort of piling up hay, and you see the bartender you had met from earlier, Tilly, coming out of the stables, and she goes up to him and kind of touches his arm, and she sort of looks at you guys and whispers something in his ears before she gives him a kiss on the cheek and walks off.
Whoa, that's kind of weird. They're in love.
It's a little sus.
Yeah, I just keep walking in, and I walk into the stable boy. Was I told specifically that he would be working with the stables?
Yeah, you were told by the bartender that Sam was his name, and he's not really sure where he's from. He doesn't think it's a real place.
Ow.
And when we came here, did we only had the we only had the unicorn, right? We didn't have any other horses left. I think they all died.
You actually, so Elias, the reason why you climbed the wall is Elias was paralyzed on the battlefield, and you guys did not bring him with you. So, obviously, for the love of Eastovir, he followed you guys down. He followed you guys back here, but he's stuck outside the city, where, of course, in your vision,
Paralyzed?
what's that?
He followed us paralyzed?
After he recovered, yes, it was a temporary temporary thing.
Did we just forget about him, and that's why we left him?
Yeah,
Probably,
I think so. Well, he's gone now. He's gone for good.
Oh no.
God, he's not gone.
No.
I can get him back with one of my new abilities.
Nobody wants him.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are heading to the stables. You see the stable boy out there. What would you like to do?
Fairly well, Olga.
Does anyone else want to take? I don't know if anyone has better charisma. I
My
have.
charisma's a 2, I think.
Mine's a 2 as well.
Certainly not. Oh, yeah, you got a 0. I walk up and I'm. So, is this the only stable in town? Kind of just ask.
Well, it's the only one that this inn has, sir. There is the castle inn, but of course you know that's very expensive. I'm sure my boss Lox has told you about this.
Yes. Well, I'm looking for Sam. I was told he would be the best one to take care of any horses we wish to park here.
Yes, I can take care of your horses if you have them, or your undead zombies. In fact, I did hear from Tilly there was a customer, but all of a sudden out of nowhere, the 2 zombies that I had stabled here collapsed. One of them had a name tag that said Ted.
Oh, that's rough.
Ted.
A single tear forms and falls from my eyes. Yes. Those zombies, you can dispose of them as you wish. So
Okay.
yours, Sam?
Yes. Yes, I am the stable boy.
I kind of like, I look around. Do we have any other people around us?
No, it's pretty quiet back here. There's not a lot of traffic. It's behind the inn and kind of out of the way. So you're free to probably ask whatever questions you want to ask.
I'd say I gotta whisper like I'm looking for the agent, the Imperial agent.
He kind of looks at you and goes, I'm just a sable boy, sir. I don't know anything about that.
Okay, break his neck.
I like walk up behind him, and I pull my dagger.
I'm going to say, we don't need to get carried away. I have something I need. I need information I need to get to some with high status in the Empire. I currently know the location of the old royalty's heirloom, and I can bring people together, and we can try and do something about this godforsaken establishment that watches over Necronia now. And I'll roll deception so I don't actually know where the sword is. Dang it! Right before that, I'm gonna say I cast guidance as well as a cantrip. Thank you. What's it called?
Baldur's Gate 3.
So I'll go ahead and roll. So a 12. Mm-hmm.
12. Okay. So he's got a.
Hey, somebody should help me. Use the help action to help me convince them so that I can get 25.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get right on that.
Anyone?
Wait, what's my deception? I'd like
Just got
to.
two.
I like to put my hand on Stable Boy, and then just like vibrate it, like just to do a tap to him, and say, "Do you know what monks do, little one?" They have a special ability called Quivering Palm. It's what an advanced monk can do. And what happens is, you'll feel a vibration, very harmless, in your body. And at any time, if I know that you've misbehaved, I could release that and kill you instantly.
That's crazy.
Or I can release it and nothing bad will happen to you ever.
And he looks at you and he says, "Whoa." And you guys hear a banging coming from the stables all of a sudden.
Oh shit.
A banging?
Mhm. Yep.
Come in.
Don't say
Come
anything.
in.
He goes, okay, I'm just gonna say you guys cannot go in there.
I go in there.
Wait.
Okay, you guys just walk past him and go in there?
I mean, I thought I was behind him with my dagger drawn. Ooh, I don't like how small I am.
What do us do?
Well, the Stable
Oh.
Boys don't go in there, right?
Yeah, he said not to go in there.
I figure that's probably the... I'm not gonna go in there, personally.
Getty, do you still want to go in there?
Bye-bye.
Yes. I open the door.
We're gonna have to kill
And you
it.
hear Sam go, "No, don't do it." So we're just gonna move you guys to the stable. Getty, as you open the door,
Oh no.
you hear
Why?
you hear a you hear a scream, and you hear
Scream!
you sort of give me a perception check.
Oh no!
16.
16. All right. So now this is where you're gonna have to bear with me. These are the new character things I had to do. So, Getty, this is you in here, the blue guy. Justin, you're still the
Yes.
pumpkin. Wendell, you're still Wendell. Will, you're this man here. If I can
This
point.
guy.
Yep, and Jake W, you're this guy here. So that should cover everybody. Alright, so you hear all of a sudden a scream, and it says, and you hear the scream say, "Tilly, feed me now."
Feed me, Seymour.
And you look up to see a man up above the stables, and the horses are kind of thumping around and screaming, or neighing very violently, as you see a man tied to the wall up above, and he's screaming and tearing his hair out in a chain that looks like it's about to break.
Can I roll history to see if I recognize?
You
Oh,
can't-
this is not gonna go good. But I already asked, so let's go.
From his
Nice.
pale complexion and his violent behavior and his screams for feeding, you kind of get the notion that this is a crazed, starved vampire.
Oh wow.
And with that knowledge, we're all going to have to roll initiative.
Oh, bye.
This guy.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me, Seymour.
Initiative.
Oh, I got. Oh,
Nice.
Initiative. Roll your initiative.
I'll be right there with Will at the bottom.
Okay, let's see what the vampire gets. He gets +3
Stop
to
putting yourself
this.
down.
Oh, wow. I'm not rolling good
Oh,
today.
wow.
6.
Oh man.
All right. Okay, so that looks like it's gonna be Justin again leading.
I have 50 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna like move.
Jake W, you're
All the way
you're going
far away
which
from this.
well, which one is Wendell?
Wendell is 13. I'm 2.
Okay, so it's gonna be Justin, Getty, or no, Justin, Jake W, Getty, or no, I'm doing that wrong again.
You're not very good at this.
So Jake W, Wendell, then Will, or no, then Getty, then Will. So Will is dead last.
Is that a
The
pumpkin?
crazed
Why is it
man
a
is
pumpkin?
going to be
Yeah, it's me.
Justin.
just
Justin is
after
a pumpkin.
just after Will and before Getty, or well, after Getty before Will. So, all right. So
Okay.
Justin, you hear the screams.
I'll move 5,
Feed me,
10,
Seymour.
15, 20,
Feed me all night.
25. Am I in line of sight of the vampire now?
I'm just gonna mark off the door here, so you are not there. So the door is here on this pathway.
All right.
Yeah, but can he look through the
30,
door? where he is?
35, 40.
He is
45,
the thing is upstairs though, so you would have to get inside.
50.
So I guess that's gonna be a dash action.
No, that's my base movement speed is 50 feet.
Oh, it's
cool.
the
No
monk.
question.
Crazy movement.
Oh.
The fast.
I love being a monk.
Let's see. Oh, that's still far away. I will use my dash action to get closer though.
Is this to scale, JP?
Yes.
Okay, good.
20, 25, 30, 45, 40,
I'm
45.
having difficulty telling what I'm looking
And
at.
I like to
I
jump.
think it's a shed and with a stairwell, and it's upstairs.
Dude, this is the largest shed I
It's a
have
pretty
ever
shed.
seen.
Do I have to
Stable.
roll acrobatics or something to jump?
No. I mean, that's pretty easy. You're walking in the door up the
You
stairs.
slip and fall
Running.
and die.
Would that be considered my action to jump? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, to
Yeah.
dash. To dash is your action.
Yeah.
Well,
To jump is your bonus, I believe.
I could use that as a bonus action for one of my monk abilities. I just have to spend a key point, which I was planning on doing.
Okay.
Oh. All right, Mr. Monkman.
All right,
Yes.
Mr. Monkman,
So
do it.
I have 4 key points left. I like to use my. I need to scroll down to do it. My Radiant Sunbolt, which is essentially just a ranged attack. It uses the same stuff as my actual unarmed strike, but instead of a 1d6 normal bludgeoning, it's 1d6 radiant.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I will hit him once,
That's a hit.
Oh. 25. Use.
and instead of this as bludgeoning, this will just be radiant.
Okay.
So 7 radiant damage.
And
then-
oh, this is your like key blasts.
No, this is just a bolt of radiant light. It's not a key blast.
Idiot.
Sorry, the resident anime expert says it's pronounced Kai blast.
And then, since I'm
That game.
7th level, I have 1 more attack, so I will swing and do 11 additional radiant damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, burn him. Burn him.
He dies instantly.
Burn him at the stake.
Oh yeah, it is radiant. Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Vampire.
Pew pew.
So the vampire kind of squirms in pain and screams. He's like, "Ah!
Why are we killing this vampire, by the way?
I don't know.
Why,
He's a vampire.
Bernie?
Sounded like a good
Tilly,
thing to
have
do
you
at the
sent
time.
these monsters to kill me?"
Town guard.
Just for your like lore knowledge, I'm pretty sure the vampires are in charge of everything.
Yeah.
Wait. Was
Necromancer-
the vampire who was helping us Julian's character?
No, he was one of
Oops.
the vampires that were attacking us, but we killed his thrall, and I convinced him to join
Yeah.
us.
Now, Jake,
There we go.
it is your turn. Just remember the outside is a wall, so basically the doorway is
Jacob.
open. So you do
Help
what
us,
you got to
Jacob.
do.
Come inside. It's warm.
Mold Earth.
Fireball,
lock
fireball, hit
everybody
the
in
fireball. Use the fireball.
I'll lock everybody in there. That's a good idea. I love combustible buildings.
Oh yeah, you.
Fireball.
Alright. what do
And
I
they're
do?
weak to fire, aren't they? Usually.
I thought it's radiant and fire. Yeah.
Radiant fire, flowing water.
Gravity sinkhole. What is this?
Oh, that sounds fun. Ba-da-da-da.
The question is, how hard should I go on this guy? Real question.
I don't know. I mean, we can't really talk about it in the middle. I guess I don't know. We kind of already started.
I have
we
3
probably should have-
fireballs.
I blame Getty.
Technically,
This is Getty's fault.
Well,
technically, I walked in. Yes,
why can't
but
we
he
send this
started
to
it,
the
so-
town guard or something? Why is this our problem?
I came in. He started the fight. We're ending it. That's all I gotta say.
We came in here and chose death.
Oh, just do non-lethal damage with your fireball.
Ah, yes.
Non-lethal
Let me
fireball.
just toggle.
Does the
my
non-lethal fireball
thing.
also not burn structures?
Yeah, it's non-lethal. It's purely cosmetic.
Science,
Like,
man.
It
This is-
looks like it's burning, but it's just cosmetic fire.
I promise it's not.
I mean, I'll say,
I mean,
This
I could
guy is
crush
supposed
him with a sinkhole.
yeah, this guy's supposed to be an Imperial agent, so I'm assuming he captured this as something to bring back to the Empire or something. So I don't know if we
Guys.
want to kill it.
Is he the agent though? Because he
can-
was
can
like,
I-
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I see him?
If he was an agent, would he?
Yeah, you can see him from down there.
He's an agent.
So technically, he's up probably about 8 feet off the ground in the back here.
I'll
Firebolt,
do a very tame fireball.
and that's a 10 to hit.
I'm about to hit
That
with a
is
mild
a
fireball.
ton to hit.
Unfortunately, that misses. So it kind of.
A man chained to a pillar. I missed a non-moving target.
Man, you
That's
suck.
impressive, man. Why do we even have this guy here?
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna I'm
You
gonna
just
circle myself.
you just
at this
miss
rate.
him,
It's
and
good.
but
gonna
you
end it
did
all.
hit the stable.
Something's gonna burn down.
So
Yes, perfect. Are inconspicuous.
roll damage. Roll damage for the firebolt.
Pee on the fire, guys. Pee on the fire.
Roll damage for the firebolt, Jake.
Roll damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 fire damage.
Okay. So all of a sudden, the stable ball lights on fire, and a hole kind of briefly appears in the walls. Some of the fire from the firebolt burns into the floor and falls as you guys hear the screaming of a horse below.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, the horse.
I like my meat well done, baby.
Let's go.
Good job. Yeah, dude.
Looks like, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Alrighty, go. Is there anything else you can do,
So
Jake?
it's a
or-
shed that's a stable? I am confused.
It is a stable.
Door stable.
The
I think
horses.
stable has a door. Like, why doesn't it have like a padlock? Like, how do the horses get out?
The horses are in here. This is kind of like a top view. So
Yeah, but how do they get
How do the
out?
horses get out? They
Where's
go
the
through
horse
doors.
door?
you know
They're
what?
not. They're not people.
You know what?
Horses aren't people. They don't use
Here we
doors.
go. Well, there's a door.
Where?
You. Where? My
There.
immersion
There.
back.
My immersion. All right,
is-
there we go.
That's smaller than the people door.
How do the horses go through that? What? I am confusion.
There's a bigger door for you.
Thanks.
But I don't know. You're just drawing brown.
You
You're
fixed
drawing
it.
brown on brown. Like,
You fixed it, Jonathan. Thank you.
so are those the stalls for the horses?
Yes, yes, those are the
I'm
stalls.
not
for the
I was
horses.
asking about the big door for the horses.
Yeah, like how do they get out
to the
outside
field?
of the
That is
Can
a.
Well, I guess that's like a
This is a
10-foot
city stable run by a very penny pinching man. Okay.
Okay,
That's not how stables work.
it is now.
Your face isn't how stables work.
In
I
this
can't-
I
country,
agree.
in this country with inflation, that's how stables work.
I'm gonna destroy this house now. That's my mission.
Okay.
Wait, are you gonna save the horses first?
Wait, what? No, that's our dinner.
No dinner.
They're like
Turn it
they're
in,
like
jerk.
Minecraft pigs. If they die from lava, they're already cooked, man.
Okay. Is there anything else you can do, Jake?
As a wizard, no.
Okay.
I
What?
have one move per turn.
I guess. All right, Wendell, it's your turn then.
So it's ridiculous. Go punch that guy.
So you just want to run in there?
Wait, I'll ask you. I'll say, what should I do?
You want to like save your save your turn to act on what I do? You mean like?
No, I was just asking you. You're talking
Like,
like,
do-
free action. Just tell me what to do. Man.
We should probably put the fire out or get the horses out.
I'm going to go to a horse. Take me to a horse. I only have 25 feet of movement though, so get me as
You only
close
have
to
25. Oh,
Yeah, I'm a little guy. Shut up, man.
10, 15, 20, 25.
I'm on my
Do
way.
you want to dash?
Nah.
Dash for the
You're not gonna use
ponies.
Any other actions?
No, I can't attack a horse.
Go
Wait, is that the guy?
dash.
I don't want
Guys
to.
up there, but you're trying to get to the horse.
Okay to do it. I don't care.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, 20, 25.
Okay, I'm waiting.
You have a bonus action?
Okay. So Wendell runs past you guys, darting
No,
for the
horses.
horses. That brings us to, I believe, you, Getty.
So you guys freed the horses?
He's trying to.
He's running there.
But
I
that's
only
our
have 30.
dinner.
I only have 30 feet of movement. Can I see the?
I mean, I
Vampire
can,
from
so
here?
apparently
Yes,
should
you
go.
can.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot another radiant arrow at him.
Another one.
Oh boy, this guy
Another
is-
one.
Another one.
21. I think
That's
hits.
a hit. Yep.
I think it misses, actually.
Did you spell Maximilian with an E at the end instead of an O?
Actually, I feel
Yeah.
like- I feel like we should get advantage since he's literally tied to a pillar. Just
Let me get.
like if you're gonna get
Overruled.
advantage against a target, I feel like that's the time.
14 damage.
Okay.
Wait, hold. Yeah, 2.
And I used my action surge already, so I can't use that. So,
I'm gonna use the rest from you. I'll be right back.
No, wait.
so how far do I can't remember sneak attack? 5 feet of it, so I can't. Yeah, never mind. I don't get sneak attack.
You have an ally or not be.
Mhm.
They can't know you're there. But
Yeah.
no,
Ally has to be next to him within 5 feet, so that doesn't count.
So he screams as you hit him with the arrow, but he's still up. He is going to. Let's see, what can he do?
break his chains. Break every chain. Break every chain. Yeah.
Witches in the two.
He had every form of a cultish symbol imaginable.
A D&D
So,
edition 2.
He screams and he sort of at the arrow he screams and he tears the chain from out the wall and he says, "Tilly! How could you do this to your brother? I will kill you!"
Oh,
And he basically is going to jump down
He ran away.
to here, and he's going to
take a horse and throw it at us.
he's going to dash over to.
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack.
Let me do it. Great accent.
Okay, I think.
If he goes within 5 feet of Wendell, Wendell gets an opportunity attack.
Yeah, he's going to dash over to here, I believe.
Okay.
Which I think is gonna. Well, actually, yeah, we'll do that.
Oh, funny.
Okay.
He's back. Hey, it's moving. Somebody shoot it or something.
Shoot him or something.
Almost
Your
ran by us without thinking about opportunity attacks.
That would be a lot of opportunity attacks.
Alrighty, that's gonna bring us to you, Will.
Finally.
What if we block
I'm gonna
the
look
door?
at Sam and say, "Why do you have the vampire? You need him alive." That's probably all I can really get
Hit him
off
with your non-lethal fireball.
And he
You need
says,
him alive.
he looks at you. He goes, "Fine. You've ratted me out. I'm an agent. I don't know why you're looking for me, but all I can tell you is the vampire. I don't know what he is. I just like Tilly. Okay?
He was like, "What?"
I like Tilly.
That's the bartender.
That's Sam, the stable boy.
Yeah, the bartender's name is Tilly, right?
The barmaid. Yep.
All right, so he's saying he just likes the barmaid. Okay. I'm like, why do you have the vampire chained up? Do you need him?
It's her brother.
I yell, "Don't kill him!" I'm going to move in 40 feet.
He says to you before you go, "If you save him, I'll tell you anything you want to know."
I still have. I think Does that not tell me? I think it's 30 feet. It's not telling me the distance though. All the distance is 30 feet, right?
I don't know actually.
Turn undead.
Probably depends on the word.
That's pretty short one.
Oh, here I had to go down a little bit. That's why. Maybe this one then. There we go. Oh, yeah, 30 feet. Get to him.
Okay.
So 30 feet. It's just turn undead now. It's not destroy undead. Since I'm only level 3 cleric. Let's see. You have to make a wisdom saving throw, and if you fail, you have to spend your turn running away from me as far as you can.
Okay.
And you can't willingly move closer to me. You can only use the dash action.
That's going to be a
that
12.
That is a fail. I believe. Yeah, fail. It's 14. So it has to spend its turn, the rest of its next turns, and I believe it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Okay. So it has to run away.
Yeah, next time it's his, and that's going to be everything for me. Yeah, that's going to be my turn.
Okay. That's going to bring us top of the round, Justin.
I'll just hop down and like go like here, and just do nothing.
Oh,
Right? Or I mean, I guess I don't know. I'll use another of my dashes and grapple him.
Okay.
Actually, no. I don't think I can reach that far. 5, 10, 15, 25.
You could also jump from the top.
Oh, I probably could do that.
Maybe
How far
if
could I
you-
jump without expending like any movement?
So, figure out what jump rules are. I know it's something to do with your strength.
Well, man. See, he kind of jumped down using his basic movement. I kind of ruled, but so if you wanted to jump down, use your 50 feet. I'd have to look that one up off the top of my
Long
head.
jump. You cover a number of feet up to your strength. If you move at least 10 feet before you jump.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's not that much. They make it seem so much better. And
I also have a 0 in my strength.
oh, yeah, that's not gonna help you.
Yeah, that won't help.
Yikes.
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And then I'd like to try to jump. Actually, no. I'm just gonna go 50.
Okay.
And then my turn.
Okay. That will bring us to. Let's see. I believe it's Deimos, right? Yeah, Deimos. So Jake's turn.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Not
More
lethal
Earth.
firebolt. How healthy are they
Firebolt.
looking?
Um.
On a scale of firebolt killing them to not killing them.
Wait, I thought we were not supposed to kill them.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking. I don't.
You could probably shoot one firebolt.
Oh, that seems I hit it. I suppose.
Yeah.
18,
18 hits.
13. It's a non-lethal firebolt. I said so. I specified.
Okay.
That's how firebolts work.
The vampire screams as it's lit aflame, and as you do that, you guys notice the fire up above begins to increase,
Fires tend to do that.
and a bunch of the horses are panicking.
Oh no.
I think you mean dinner.
I'm also gonna move out of the doorway. I think, just in case something important happens. Just gonna go around this corner here. Not my problem.
I didn't create destroy water. No.
Alright.
Okay.
Just jump on him and smother him with your body.
So now that's going to bring us to Wendell Goldbrand. Wendell Goldbrand, you're up.
I'm gonna try to grab the reins as many horses as I can, and, like, take them out if they'll come with me, because I know that they're freaking out.
Okay, which one are you starting with?
Probably the one in front of him.
Whatever one's closest to me, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you get there. I'm gonna say the doors are locked with the padlock. You see the horses starting to panic in there. There's two of them. One's a gray horse with a black mane, and one is a brown horse with white spots.
I'm gonna try to break the lock.
Okay.
Here, I'll attack against the lock.
Do you want to just attack it?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're great at
Did you just
the second one.
shush me?
No. I would never.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 25, you definitely smash the lock. The door comes, cracks open with that hit. And I guess you're just going to open the door, let the horses out.
Yeah.
Savior of the horses.
All right. So one of the ponies dashes past you towards the doorway. Another pony does the same. And Getty and Noah make a dex save.
Sorry.
Oh, that's my cup of tea right there. Saving throw, dexterity. Hey, 25. Let's go.
So Getty, you briskly jump out of the way of the horses. Noah, you do not. And one of them
Oh no!
gallops into you.
Runs you down.
I keep forgetting I have this. I use black. What's it called?
Your guidance or
Get one more.
a 9.
Can you do that as a reaction, or?
I probably can't actually do this reaction. Never mind. Doesn't matter. It's one.
Okay,
Doesn't
you're
make
going
much
to
of a
take.
difference at all.
You're going to take 2d4 damage.
Oh my god. That's pretty big. Yeah. Oh.
So you take 7 damage.
Wow.
Well,
Pretty cool.
as the horse just kind of runs over you.
Okay, cool.
Let me trick you.
And Justin, you're good. You didn't need to make that save.
Oh, sweet. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, you're out of the way. You're not out of the way of the other two, but
I'm dying. That puts me at 0 health.
Oh, for real?
no, there's no way.
I just wanted to just show Will how it's done, really.
Gotcha. Yeah. Alrighty. So that's going to be Wendell's turn, I guess. So that's going to bring us to Getty.
I'm assuming I heard Will, I guess.
Nice.
Trying to think of the best way I can help in the situation. Because it's on fire.
Yeah, put it out. Use your water arrows.
Yeah, let me get on that. What if I take my cloak off and try and smother it?
You certainly can try. I'm going to.
I would have to grapple it though, I'm assuming, because it's going to want
Oh, you're
to
talking
attack
about
me.
bring the vampire? I thought you meant the fire.
The vampire is on fire.
Yeah,
No,
the vampire.
Vampire's
Vampire's not on fire yet. He was hit with firebolt, but
Oh, I thought you were saying he started.
took damage, but he's not on fire yet.
Oh, okay.
You're trying to capture him. Oh. Bad kid,
Pokemon?
get out.
It was a non-lethal firebolt after all.
Oh, yes, of course.
I didn't say that.
Can I try and knock it out?
The you want to
The
knock out
vampire.
the big fire, or yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. Definitely could.
What do I need to roll for that? Is it strength?
Are you trying to knock it out with your fist? Because that'd be like pretty low
Unarmed.
damage. You could try to use a blunt weapon and just use a weapon attack.
I don't have it. I mean, I could probably smack it with a bow. Try and knock it out.
Yeah, I don't think so, because I don't know that. I mean, I guess you could count it as a club, maybe. In real life, I wouldn't try it, but you know, it's up to you.
Well, I mean, okay. In that case, I'll just try and knock it out with my fist. Bop it right in the.
If you have a weapon, you can say non-lethal damage. There, you can use the pommel of a dagger.
I do have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got daggers. I got 2 daggers actually.
Yeah.
So I'll try that. 1 dagger. Does the
Alright.
15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
And it's a 1d4 for non-lethal, right?
Yes.
I'll just roll a d4. 1 damage. Woo!
Okay, so you kind of rush up to this thing and you sort of smack it in the face with the pommel of your dagger, and it goes into his eye.
Oh, whoa.
And you withdraw it, and it kind of has this misshapen shape. A little bit of a bruise, but not quite, because they are undead. So there's like whatever blood is in there is not quite clotting the same. But you would assume that if this was a living person, you might have just given them a black eye. But from what you could tell, it just kind of knocked the eye loose like a marble, and has caused a slight blackish bruise. But
Does it knock
he's
it
kind of
out,
standing.
or-
Nope, it does not.
Well, I will. I don't have much else I can do. You choose this. Okay, assassinate. I guess that's all I can really do. I can't really do much anything else. So yeah.
Okay, that's
That's
gonna be the vampire's turn. So it's going to go for a bite attack on you, Getty.
Is it moving closer to him or no?
Oh, they're right up. They're right up on each other.
Oh, true. He ran. I forgot you ran up
Yep.
and hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do bite. So it's gonna be +6 to hit.
No.
Ah, 12.
What?
That does not hit. That does not pass my armor
So
class. Thank
he
God.
kind of leans over and to give you a hickey, and
A
just
hug. Oh.
and he just bites the air,
kinda hot.
and misses. So
I didn't know I was
Conceptually, of course.
I didn't know I was watching Twilight.
alrighty, and
Can I
that's,
like? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I don't wanna.
And so since he's missed with that, he can make 2 attacks. So he's gonna make a second attack with his claw.
I thought I was joke. Excited right now. Was I supposed to tip him because I didn't?
No, I tipped him on
Thank God. Yeah, like a dick. I mean a dick.
Wow, that's a 7 plus 6, so that's gonna be 13 to hit. So does that hit you, Getty?
7?
Yeah. 13. 13.
13? No, it does not.
Okay. So he swipes with his claw and misses. That brings us to you, Will.
Okay, 1 dipping sauce. What is it?
It's dipping sauce.
What kind?
It's red sauce and cheese. melted
William, your
together.
turn, man.
Yes.
Like this?
So. Oh goodness. So I'm gonna use this as like the moment that my maybe druidic powers start to kick in. And a druid spell, one of the druid spells is create destroy water. So I will add that to my. Since I haven't finished choosing my spells, I'll just say that this is like in the moment. This is how it manifests, and I'm going to use Create Store Water on that the fire over there, which. Let's see.
Are you in range
see,
for
Create
that, or do
Water,
you need to move?
I create up to 10 gallons within 30 feet, so I probably will have to move closer.
Okay.
Let me see. What's the distance at? This one's me, I think. So, I don't think I can reach it this turn. Let's see. So, 30.
Guys, the stable's on fire.
Yeah. I'm trying to deal with that. Actually, is it a bonus action? Right, full action. Yeah, one action. So 30 feet range. I don't think I can reach it this turn, but it's 10 gallons. I don't think that's. I'll just wait till next turn.
Okay.
Do it. I'll go ahead and do something else in the meantime. Let me look at. I did the undead thing. So. I am also going to. So, to not do that yet, but I guess I will go ahead and summon a spirit totem. No. Yeah, I'll do it just because I want to. And I'm going to choose the unicorn spirit, and the spirit of Elias comes to us. And it's just going to be in the middle of the room, and what that does is me and my allies gain advantage on ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. In addition, you can cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature, and I'll heal multiple people. I know it's not super useful, but I just want to show off some powers and the fact that
Where do you want it, Will?
I will put it like right here.
Okay, we'll put it in
I just want to
E.
show off these powers. All right, my guy.
We'll put it in E for Elias. And what's the radius on it?
It is a 30-foot from that. Anyone in a 30-foot vicinity, they get advantage on ability checks, but I think it's only do a certain thing. Let's see. Advantage on ability checks made to detect creatures inside this, but it also makes it so that if I heal one person, everybody inside that is an ally inside this 30 feet, they regain hit points up to my druid level.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not super useful right now because we're not in a big fight, but I just wanted to show a lot and have Getty go, no.
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 Okay. Alrighty, so the totem
Mine.
is there. And what's the range on that turn on dead? Because I think I was supposed to make him run away, wasn't I?
Yeah, on his turn he has to run. He has to spend.
If he's capable of doing it.
Well, yeah, but he's not grappling. He has to spend his entire turn running away, and you're able to only dash. So if he bit Getty on his turn, he actually couldn't do that.
Okay.
Not bad.
I mean, he didn't get me. So regardless, but yeah.
Wow, this
Alrighty.
guy's such a rules lawyer.
Sounds good. Okay, so we got the totem marked. That's all you can do, Will. So that probably brings us back up to Justin.
It's a pal build day.
I will full attack Elias. I'm just gonna go around to the vampire from behind and grapple with him.
Okay.
Wrestle him to the ground.
I looked at
Wait,
one
grapple
of them.
strength. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. Can I look around to see if there's like a water hose or something?
You can.
Okay.
I think with the
In like rural Europe.
Yes. 12.
so you see that there are troughs inside the stables.
I'd like
There's
to
one in
start-
each stable.
I like to. How heavy are the troughs? Like
They
super
look
heavy?
pretty sizable, yes. There are also buckets in the stables.
I like to start grabbing one of the buckets and starting to try to put out the fire.
Okay. So you're doing that. You rush. You get a bucket. You rush into one of the stables. Get some water. And I guess rush back out from what you can do.
All right, and if it speeds it up a little bit, I can use a key point to dash as well. So
Okay.
I'll do it in double speed.
Oh,
Okay, so you get that, and you're able to get up to the fire, you think, right? Or you were here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you dash in and get a bucket, that's 50. About, you have to go back out from there, 25.
Yeah, his movement is 50.
And then, unless you were trying to jump. But you could dash twice, you said?
No, just once.
Okay. Yeah, so if you dashed up the steps, you'd be about here.
Can I like move the ladder?
No, those are stairs. So,
Terrible stair.
Yeah,
placement.
Justin.
they are terrible stairs, but...
I won't jump because I feel like I'm just gonna drop the bucket. So I'll just move up there.
Okay. Sounds good.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Jake.
What is there left
Damus
to do?
Iomandame. Well, there's a fire. Getty is trying to
I can make the
single-handedly...
fire bigger, if that makes it better. I have nothing to deal with the fire. I can make it bigger.
do you have any
Jake is
spells
trying
like-
to single-handedly arrest the vampire.
do you
I
have any
have
hold or anything?
burning hands.
Can you move Earth and like
Identify
probably smother the fire at all, or
5 feet at a time, yeah. I
You don't have
can
anything to, like,
cast.
Put him to sleep.
Yeah,
or
I've literally got nothing.
anything?
Nothing. I have long strider, shield, identify, featherfall,
Can fire another
Yes.
firebolt at him, I guess.
mirror image, spider climb. Nothing that could help.
You could try to talk to
So-
the vampire.
I don't
KK,
wanna
can you
talk to
stop?
the vampire. Well, I don't even know why we're fighting the vampire.
why'd you punch me? I'm sorry.
Like, he was tied up, he was big chilling, and then we come in.
Well,
we're like,
I mean, I
"We're gonna
didn't
kill
punch
you."
him. I
First
shot
of all,
rays of
I
light
wasn't
at
even
him.
I wasn't even aggressive with this guy. I come in here and he's just like, initiative. I'm like, all right.
That's pretty aggressive.
You know, I blame the intrusive thoughts of the
I'm gonna-
initiative
I'm
order.
gonna, I'm gonna time proactively. I'm gonna try and animal handle these horses and wrangle us 3 horses.
Okay.
We're just gonna steal the horse.
No, I'm wrangling them. Okay.
It's not stealing, all right.
I have a 2, so this is gonna go very well. Look at that.
Okay,
12.
you
Wow.
successfully stop the horses. Both of them, you grab them by the reins. If you want, you can kiss their noses. And
Why would I want to
they
do
lean
that?
over you, and they're just like,
I'm gonna name them bacon and roast beef.
okay. Yep, so you've wrangled the horses.
We gotta make
Um,
up for the dead horses somehow.
This is true, and we just
That
lost
all-
another one.
We do have a high horse mortality rate on this team.
100%. 100% horse mortality rate.
We need to keep the recruits fresh and coming.
So that's gonna bring us to Wendell.
Yeah. Yeah, not help. The horses have left, I believe. Are there more horses, Jonathan?
Oh, there's horses in each stable,
Oh,
There's
cool.
3.
except for one. for
Open that
one
door, too.
stable has 2 dead zombies in it.
Wait, this one?
The smaller one
Who's
has
that
the
one?
zombies.
That one?
Yeah, this one.
Oh. Well, he's gonna open up this one and save these horses.
Okay.
Is it locked? Still?
Yes, they're all locked. So he's gonna
Oh.
have to make another axe attack on it.
Okay. I will. Attack.
Doing it.
Destroy.
There I go.
Destroy, build, destroy.
I did it.
Wow.
Okay,
didn't really
so
get-
with a natural 20, not only do you crack the door open, so you hit it. It busts the lock open. The doors fly open. The horses come rushing out. The force of it causes 2 of the back spots that were on fire to collapse and fall
go.
into smoke
Yeah.
and ash instead of continuing to burn.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
try to.
I didn't use great destroy water.
We'll remove that. And 2 of the horses rush out. Let's see. And I think they can. Yeah, I think they got an easy path out. So they're gonna rush right out of there. So I'll get more horses.
Why'd you kick the fucking cat? Don't do that.
Hold on.
She's just a baby.
You kick a cat?
Okay.
No. Hope the
Wow.
down
So the horses rush out past you, Wendell. We're saving the animals here. That's gonna bring us to, I believe, Getty. It's your turn again.
I guess I'll do another non-lethal. I could try and grapple him, but my strength is only +2, so let me think here. Perception, stealth, intimidation. Can I intimidate him into submission? Is that okay?
I mean, you certainly can try.
I said, hey, you stop right now.
And he looks at you and
And I-
says, "No."
No.
He hasn't even run away yet.
Yes, he will.
I
Alright, is
used
there
the
anything
whole
else,
authority
Getty?
to do
Is
that.
there anything else, Getty, that you want to do
I'm cheated.
I guess.
before he
Does that count as my action?
No. You just tried to intimidate him. You just yelled at him.
Alright. This is a 13. This is non-lethal.
That misses.
Of course.
Alright, well, I guess that's it then.
All
That's all I
right.
have. I whiff it.
So
Hey, stop.
Away.
he's going to run away.
Run away. Or I was going to take back my usage.
And he's basically going to run himself as far away from you guys as possible back into this corner. That's all he can do for now. And that's his turn, which brings us to you, Will.
I'm going to go ahead and use create destroy water, 10 gallons, and just dump it all over that.
Okay. So you gotta move up, I guess.
Yeah, but not too much, just 30 feet. Oh.
So yeah. So you create the water, it splashes on the fire and puts it out. And there's a big
And
hiss as it hits it.
Eat that, 10 gallons of water. Fire ain't got nothing on me.
Okay.
Anything else you can do, Will?
Yeah, I'm gonna let them know that he's stuck in that corner because he cannot willingly move closer to me for the next like 45 seconds.
Okay, so you tell the group that. That's going to bring us back to Justin, unless you guys just want to try to figure out a different way out of this problem.
I kind of want to figure out a different way. personally, but
I'm just gonna go 50 feet, drop the bucket. Because it's useless now. And, yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. So that brings us to Jake. Now remember he's still there, but you know you guys could try to pull something on this guy. Since Will's got him held by Turn Undead.
Corral them. Me. No, Wimmer. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Could be a mold earth situation.
Horses.
I have to wrangle more. I got this.
Yeah, 2 more horses right now.
I got this. Animal handling.
oh,
What
yikes!
I got?
Those two.
5.
Those
5.
two scatter away from you and run
There
away. They're
goes,
afraid of you.
Hamburger and hot dog.
There goes my life. Oh,
So is there anything
there
else you'd like to do,
goes
Mr.
my
Damos?
future, my everything, might as well.
That's my action.
Get on the horse and chase after them.
I would take an action, and I'm all out of those.
Okay.
No.
So, Will's got the vampire held by Turn Undead. You guys are still in the stables. The fire's put out. That's going to bring us to Wendell Goldbrand and Getty are next up in the lineup. What would you guys like to do?
Are there more horses?
The fire's out, horses are free. The vampire's hiding in the corner. We need to knock him out.
Alright. Can I try to go over there and do non-lethal to him?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Let's see how much movement you got.
Oh man, I can only go that far.
You can make it here, unless you want to dash.
I'll dash to him.
You gonna dash up to him?
Okay.
I don't know if you have a bonus action or anything. Nope, that's it. End of his turn.
All right, Getty, it's your turn.
Range thing I do non-lethal.
A non-lethal arrow, please. Can I?
You can't use. Supposedly you can't. I mean, I think you can be able to because you can shoot him in the leg or something out.
Or the ball.
I think it's. I don't know. Maybe it's just guns. Who knows?
Hey, I got a
don't-
pistol.
I don't agree with it. You can shoot people in the arms and legs.
I think
I can't really go anywhere, so pinning it down wouldn't necessarily do anything.
Yeah, you could try to pin it down.
I guess. Ooh, can I try like a skill shot and like shoot its collar and pin it against the wall, so it can't go anywhere?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, and he dies.
Yeah, I'm missing. It's a right square in the face. I'm gonna get a nat one. Watch.
I mean, you do got
sweet.
regular.
Okay, 22.
Okay,
I do have regular arrows, so I'm not using radiant. This
You
is just a regular arrow.
successfully take the arrow and shoot. It catches his cloak and does pin him to the wall. So it goes right past Wendell, and he's stuck,
I'm doing like a.
at least temporarily.
Whoa, that guy's kind of cool.
Yeah. You know what's cool? Equality.
Did Rowena come with us?
No, she did not.
Good, because she'd probably want to kill it. It is the vampire's turn, right?
Yeah. It is the vampire's turn. He is stuck. I'm gonna have him make a strength check to see if he can get out of that arrow situation. And he does. He breaks free. However, he clings to the wall because Will's turn undead is keeping him afraid, at least for a little bit longer. So he tries to move a little bit away from Wendell. If Wendell wants to make an opportunity attack, I guess he can.
trying to do it non-lethally.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Technically, that's him moving closer to me, and he can't do
Oh,
that.
you're right. You're right. Never mind. He stays right put where he is. Okay, that's his turn.
Let's see.
And he starts crying and weeping in front of Wendell. He goes, "Please get that man away!"
No. Shut up.
All right. So for my turn, can I do like a free action to kind of do a roll about how to cure vampirism?
You want to check Arcana Religion, I guess? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
sure you have to like hear a rumor about it, and then it gives you a little quest about how to cure vampirism.
You're right. The cleric only has +1 to Arcana and to religion.
That's going to be a. You have no idea how to cure this guy.
Okay.
Maybe a church.
No. Let's see. I mean, I don't have anything that can really help him. I'll just say knock him out, and I'm gonna actually start walking back to go talk to Sam.
Okay.
He has 2 more turns of turn undead.
Okay.
Or no, 3 more. It's only been 3.
So that's gonna bring. So you guys hear Noah say to knock him out. That's gonna bring us top of the round to Justin.
All right, well, I'll try to do that. I'll come over here, jump down, and I'll try to bop him in the head non-lethally.
Okay.
Me.
Do your fists have that thing where they count? Do your fists have a thing where they count as magical?
That definitely hits.
Yeah, they overcome damage reduction or immunities
Nice.
if it's overcome by magical.
There you go.
And oh wait, there we go.
Whoa.
Okay. He's still up.
Oh, then that second attack will do nicely.
Yeah.
Is he still up now, Mr. Krabs?
Believe it or not, he still is.
Oh my
He's
god.
very hurting, but
Fine. I'll use another flurry of blows.
You could save it and just let someone else do it.
You know what? Well, how late is it into the night? Are we gonna rest?
yeah,
soon?
we're gonna have to wrap it up here anyway. So yeah.
All right, perfect. Then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
You didn't mean that literally. I meant that
It's like
you-
2 or 3. for all
Okay.
of
That knocks him out.
Pow.
them. Jeez.
So you
Can
just
a vampire
punch that
unconscious?
vampire until he drops.
Justice.
I guess you guys want to tie him up with what you can find.
I'm sure there's a rope here.
Yes, because the vampire that broke himself out of a chain can definitely be tied up.
Yeah.
Have you ever been wrapped up with like 3 inches of rope, a hemp rope? It's hard to break out of that.
Mhm.
It's not as brittle as chains, you know.
I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Iron is.
yeah, well, we'll say that you guys you tie the vampire up and you just kind of like leave him a heap in that corner. Noah, you go to talk with Sam the stable boy, and I think unless you guys want to hear what Sam has to say, do you? Anybody? Or do we want to wrap it up right there with the vampire being tied up in the corner?
We can wrap it up so you can go to bed.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for playing. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the
Sometime next
next one.